These are creepy signs that you should not ignore.
1 in 6 people saw this. A change in your taste or smell. It could just be a cold, but it could also mean a brain injury. So you gotta watch out for that.
Well, what are we supposed to, every time there's a change in our taste or smell, what do? We go to the doctor?
You just gotta keep an eye on it.
You gotta go to the
What are we supposed to do?
Call somebody. I don't know. Call your dad, call your mom. I'll call your mom. You call my mom. We should tell somebody.
All right, deal.
Next up, 1 in 8 people saw memory loss. Strange behavior may mean you have a gas leak, such as carbon monoxide. Alec!
Wait, what are we talking about? What did you just say?
If you start experiencing a lot of memory loss.
I have like a specific kind of memory loss because there's some things that I remember forever, and then there's a lot of things that I forget like instantly.
Like you remember your name, you remember that you are 27 years old, about to turn 28.
Yeah.
You remember my name.
Yeah.
You remember Adam's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Do you remember what you ate for breakfast? He does not know, so you might want to see a doctor.
1 in 13 people have had the same nightmare, and nightmares can indicate stress, but some people claim that they predict the future.
So wait, what's the problem with that? Having the same nightmare over and over again? I've had that happen quite a bit, actually, where you have the same nightmare over and over again, but then you change something in the nightmare, so then it's kind of like a puzzle that you have to solve over every single night. It's terrifying, but it's actually kind of fun when you figure it out.
I think Jack might be stressed out.
I don't have this nightmare anymore, but as a kid, I had the same nightmare so many times. And the nightmare was me and my family were all in a car, and the car drove into the ocean, like really far.
For real?
And then we went to a very remote island.
You drove there?
Yeah, we literally drove on the water.
What?
And then there was like a little like witch's hut is what was on the island, and my entire family got out and told me stay in the car. So I stayed in the car, and then I heard they all went inside, and I heard screaming, and I heard
They got caught.
and then I was like, oh my god. So then I like got in the back seat and like went like under and like curled up in the ball, and then the door opens and then it ends. Yeah, it was really scary.
How many times did you have that?
At least literally 10 times minimum. Oh, it was bad. Yeah, it was
trying to
bad.
pick that apart.
Wow.
You're afraid of your family leaving you. You need their affection and attention.
Okay.
I actually had the same dream about Adam over and over again when I was a young child. For some reason, I had the same dream probably 7, maybe 8, maybe 9 times over the course of multiple years. Adam was a young boy. He was just a little toddler, just a baby toddler. Let's just pretend this chicken is Adam. So Adam was up in like one of those high seats, you know, where like you feed the baby and it's got like the tray connected to it. So he's in the high seat and I'm walking around, and I swear I didn't do it, but out of nowhere he's like go go gaga. And then he just falls back and his head explodes on the ground. I had that dream like 8 times.
Let me pick that apart. Were you happy or were you sad?
I was mortified. I woke up every time crying. I was like, oh, Adam. And then I used to sleep in the same room as Adam because we were younger and we didn't have bunk beds, but we had beds close to each other, kind of like this. But I would look at Adam and I would like check him out. I'd be like, yo, like, is he okay? It was crazy.
Jack thought I was special and he was afraid of losing me.
Could be. I don't know. I also had repeating dreams of bumblebees.
I'm not breaking that down.
1 in 17 people saw complete silence in a forest before something bad happened. The calm before the storm means no wind and animals go silent as they hide.
Oh.
Does that make any sense?
So like a natural disaster, like right before maybe there's a big storm or something. All the animals have that second or third or fourth sense. That sixth sense that they know that something's coming. So that's where they all hide because they're preparing.
That is true. Yeah, they probably are all like either flying away if they're a bird or if they're maybe a wolf. Maybe they already left the area because a lot of animals, they can predict when natural disasters are coming. So then you would be the only idiot in the forest being like, this is kind of nice.
I also heard that birds will like start chirping really loud if there's danger in the area. So like if you hear birds are like weirdly loud, there could be wolves around or there could be a mountain lion or something because they're trying to warn the other birds. Yeah, or me. Yeah, or me. Yeah, or me. Okay.
Alec, are birds
I'm
really
trying
loud
to be
every time you're in
serious.
the
Like
forest?
I'm trying to be serious, and
Well,
every
Alec,
time
you
you
go predator
ruin
hunting,
it.
don't
You're
you?
like you hunt
Don't you go
things.
pheasant hunting?
I
Do
do
the
go
birds
hunting.
chirp? Do the birds chirp louder when you are hunting them?
You are by definition a predator to the animals.
Just like Adam's a predator to any cheeseburger in a 5-mile radius.
1 in 20 people saw the old fly infestation in a house, which probably means that something is rotting, old food, or even a dead body. Any experience? Wait. When you guys lived together back in the city, there was like thousands of flies. There was a ridiculous amount of flies in your house. No, when I went in there, it literally looked like heat waves the way that there was flies in there. I could see the layers of flies. It was thousands of flies.
Yeah, so for context, Jack and I had an apartment in the city, and it was not a very nice apartment. We were still getting our footing down and all that, and there was a basement that we never, ever, ever went in. We never went in the basement. It was unfinished. It was gross down there. And maybe like a couple months into living there, all of a sudden, there's literally swarms. Like it was insane. It was like it would look like fog with how many fruit flies there were. It was unbelievable. It was insane.
It didn't make any sense either because we didn't have a single piece of fruit in that entire house. We lived off of pizza.
Now that I'm thinking about it, there could have been a dead body in your guys' basement without you guys even knowing. Like, seriously, we should have watched this video.
We literally never went down there. So there could be a case that like there was a rotting corpse in our basement and we never knew. And that's how the infestation started.
It was more likely maybe a rat or like a cat or something or like a small rodent. But that's crazy. There were thousands.
No, it was unbelievable.
I wish I could show you guys a photo. Did you guys take any pictures of that when you were there?
I hope not. I don't
No
want
evidence?
any evidence.
You didn't show that to the
ball
hoes?
though. I did make sure that I won that battle.
1 in 24 people, their phones stopped and started charging. Who cares? Why is that here?
Wait.
Who cares about that?
You could get shocked. You could get shocked.
Oh, it could be caused by a power surge. Be careful of a sudden electrocution.
Alec is going to have instant karma when, like, 10 years down the line, he's going to be like, plug it in, it's going to stop and start being like, oh, that's dumb. And then he's going to electrocute himself.
Yeah, probably.
1 in 28 people actually saw the Alexa speaker randomly turn on. That means she's listening. But why? What do you want, Jeff Bezos? What do you want?
She's obviously always listening. Because anytime you say Siri or Alexa, like, that thing turns on automatically. So it means it always has to be listening.
Hey Siri, fart for me.
Not as such.
Playing hard to get.
Get wrecked. Your mom said the same thing when I said the same thing to her. Oh my gosh.
Wow. I think everybody knows at this point that, like, all the phones and all computers are just watching us. But, like, what are you going to do?
Hey, Google, fart for me.
There you go. Would you like me to generate a funny sound effect or a joke about that?
It did fart. It did.
1 in 35 people saw blood in their poop, and blood can indicate fissures, ulcers, fissures.
Yeah.
What the heck is a fissure?
It's
What
like,
even is that?
An anal fissure, Adam.
Okay, you can't just say the word in the definition. I don't know what that means.
It's not a good thing. If you
I don't know what this means.
There's like
See a
there's a
doctor.
rip in your anal gland, Adam. Keep going. What's next?
We got the ulcers. We got the polyps. Polyps.
You can't read.
What even is that word? Nobody's heard of that. Nobody's heard of that word. What is that?
Oh man!
Can
Or something
anybody
more
tell me what
serious.
that is?
What is more serious than an anal fissure or an ulcer or a
I
polyp?
heard sometimes you can like fully poop out your entire intestines sometimes.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. If you have blood in your poop, maybe tell your parents.
Wait, should I call my mom, or do you think I just call the doctor? Mom, I'm 27 years old. I got poop. I got blood in my poop. Please help. Oh man.
Mom, my pee looks 3% more yellow today.
1 in 40 people saw a flock of birds fly away scared.
That was because I was scaring them away. They were trying to eat my food on the beach.
There's some
That's when
evidence.
I
There's
sprayed
some-
them full speed.
There's some evidence that birds dodge storms by listening to infrasound.
That's
We trying to-
sick, actually.
wow, birds are
That's pretty
geniuses.
cool. 1 in 50 people saw intrusive thoughts that won't go away. If you are obsessing over intrusive thoughts, it can be a sign of OCD.
Or
I have
like
that
a
when I
school
drive.
shooter or something.
You guys ever like you're sitting at a red light and you're driving and like an old grandma starts crossing the road and you're like,
This is going to show up in court somewhere down the road.
Not too much, but I do sometimes get like the weird thought if I'm like near a ledge that's like, jump, you won't.
okay,
Jump.
this is getting real dark.
Jump, you won't. No,
Like, when
I'm not actually gonna do it,
Yeah.
but like something in the back of my
Yeah,
head's
no,
like,
I
oh,
get
just see
that.
what happens. You know, maybe I'll
Like,
fly.
yeah.
Maybe I'll fly today.
Yeah, you're not gonna fly though. You totally shouldn't do that.
When I'm flying an airplane, I'm like realistically, I could take out both pilots. But I'm not
And-
going to.
And the towers.
What?
Let's move on here. Let's keep moving on here.
1 in 66 people saw weird shadows in photos. One woman discovered a stalker had been living in her wardrobe for months. Jack! Jack.
Wait a second. From a weird shadow? How did she discover that from a weird shadow? What?
Is that a racism?
I don't even understand. Like that. I need more context to this story. I mean, weird shadows in photos happens all of the time. You know, like especially if you take them outside.
Well, yeah,
She
but I'm
called
most-
somebody.
Right. That's what I'm most confused about. How is someone living in a wardrobe? How does that?
For months.
Yeah. How does that's like this guy's a stealth master?
I found the news article about it. Hold on, bro. He was living in there for 5 months. This guy was living in there for 5 months.
Oh my
I can't
god.
believe that guy was living in
Wow,
there for
he is
5
so
months.
handsome.
Wow.
Oh my god, is he
Wait,
single?
wait.
Oh my god. Look at
Literally
those forearm
5
muscles.
months,
Holy
bro.
crap.
Wait,
His
I've seen
shadow
that
is
same
bigger than
guy.
Uranus.
I've seen that same guy rob a local pizza store.
No. That was this guy. This guy robbed the local pizza store. It was this guy.
You have a
Wow.
lot of handsome photos of people in your phone, dude.
I know. It's all the same guy.
1 in 75 people saw that their cat hisses at random spaces. Cats can apparently see things that we can't. What are they insinuating?
Well, like spiritual
What are
stuff.
they-
Yeah, could be spirits, ghosts.
Yeah, but they don't even know.
Ghouls.
They're just saying that.
We can't
Yeah,
ask
maybe
the
cats are just dumb.
Like,
Or
no,
the-
there could be a rat in the wall, but they're insinuating that there's ghosts or something.
because they can hear it. 1 in 80 people keep seeing the same person. If you keep seeing the same person in different places, they could be a stalker.
Dude, I see this one guy every day of my life, and he looks at me very strangely. I have a photo of him.
No, here we go. Okay.
Wait, is it stalking if you guys live together, or is that just like, is that different? Because technically, like on paper, you guys might actually stalk each other, like you know, technically, but it's because you guys live together. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
It's that, yeah.
This guy keeps popping up. This guy keeps.
Adam has seen the same girl like twice this week. Just saying, maybe she's stalking you.
Yeah, your mom is kind of stalking me low key.
Okay. 1 in 120 people saw unexplained change in their weight. A weight loss or gain could mean issues with their kidney or thyroid. Or how about it's you're eating too much food?
This whole video is like a real wake up call to Alec right
It's
now.
gotta be my kidney.
It's-
Oh man, I gained 40 pounds. My kidney's on the fritz again.
500 pounds. What is wrong with my kidney?
Must be my thyroid. Let me get that checked.
Only 1 in 120 people saw this. Are we sure?
Anyway, 1 in 60 people saw new moles on your skin. You always get changes to moles, and you should always get them checked out by a doctor. And it always may be a growing tumor. So
Yeah.
get it checked out, guys.
Didn't you get a mole on your tongue or something?
I did get a small growth on my tongue, and then I got it chopped off. So if you do have small growths, you should get it checked out by a doctor because you're not supposed to have those.
I had like a wart. Is that the same thing as a mole? I don't know. But I had it like on my, like right here or something. Like when I was in high school.
If it's a colored one, then you probably want to get it checked out.
Well, I had it like freeze dried off. Like I put like
Yeah, that's warts.
really, really cold thing and I just like froze it and then it died.
Yeah, that's for a wart. You get those by touching toads and frogs, and sometimes Adam.
I was going to say that was around the time I met Adam, I think.
Makes sense. Yeah, he gives everybody warts.
Yeah. I make people sign a waiver now when they hang out with me. 1 in 200 people saw their partner hates all your friends. Also, if all your friends hate your partner, don't ignore the red flags.
I feel like that number's kind of low. I feel like that number should be way higher.
So if your partner hates all your friends, that's a warning sign that she's not the one?
Yeah.
Or is it saying that your friends are evil?
Depends on who you trust.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Is it your boo thing, or is it your boo friends that are the bad peoples? Or maybe it's you. Maybe what if they all hate you? Then what do you do?
No, it's never you. It's never
Right.
you.
Yeah, it can never, yeah.
It's gotta be my thyroid.
1 in 370 people saw new apps on their phone. If apps you didn't download appear on your phone, someone is tracking you.
Wait.
Have you guys had that happen before?
Well, it's hard to keep track sometimes because you know how new apps sometimes don't go directly onto your home screen unless you put them on your home screen? So sometimes I'm scrolling through like where it says all of your apps, right? You're just scrolling through all of your apps, and there's some apps that I don't remember ever installing.
Just for context, everybody, Jack has Android phone.
Yeah, he's a loser.
Yeah, he's a-
loser.
yeah.
No, I'm just a
loser.
loser.
Very late.
But
No
see, look,
friend
like,
loser.
right now.
like you go through all of your apps. See?
I've
Look.
never seen
Holy-
that. Wow,
Wait,
that's
what's
really
that?
disorganized. How many
No,
apps do you have?
These are like all of my apps that I've ever downloaded. But like, bro, some of the apps like in video AI, I don't know what that is.
Jack's
What
in
is
his
this?
What is
Jack's being watch
Grindr?
and tracked.
Groom it? I've never. What is groom it?
What is groom it?
I don't know what groom it
Groom
is.
what? Groom what exactly?
Rail Ninja. That's actually a great app for the trains in Europe, guys.
Yeah, Jack's being watched. Jack's compromised, which means we're being watched, Alec.
You might have just exposed yourselves accidentally here, Jack. Oh, that's a good app. Wow, not good app, dude.
See, I didn't even know I had this.
Wow, you're making me hate Android to a whole nother level.
Can someone read the next one, please? Let's get out of here.
1 in 500 people saw their neighbor's mail building up. They are not picking up their mail. There may be something very wrong.
Oh, they could be dead. They could be dead because they're not getting their mail.
They could be on vacation.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I saw that happening, there's no chance I would do anything about it. I'd just be like, oh, dang, our boy's not getting the mail.
Well, sometimes I'll go to your guys' house and your guys' mail will sometimes occasionally be overflowing. And I'm like, man, maybe it happened.
We're busy guys. We get a lot of mail,
Dang,
a lot of
I
fan
wonder
mail.
Yeah. I wonder if neighbors maybe think that like we're not okay.
Oh, they definitely think that we're not okay. Yeah,
They know. Yeah, they know.
That is true.
Oh, okay. I'm really excited to read this next one. 1 in 650 people saw that drinking loads. They drink loads, but they're still thirsty.
Like drinking a lot?
No, just drinking loads of what?
Right.
Oh,
Like a lot of water.
that's like an English term. That's whoever made this is probably English.
I'm gonna do a
insatiable
load of
thirst.
But
laundry.
like in American terms, that's probably shouldn't say that.
Well, if you drink loads, you might have diabetes.
Yeah, I was about to read that. So this could be a sign of the diabetes.
That is true, actually. Sometimes I do think that I have diabetes because for some reason I drink a lot of water and then I pee a lot as well. And peeing a lot because you're drinking a lot of water is also a sign of diabetes. But I've been checked for diabetes many times.
TMI, Jack, TMI. 1 in 800 people saw a sudden cold air inside of a room. Some people believe that sudden temperature changes indicates haunting.
Nah, just AC. Come on. Next question.
Oh, Jack doesn't believe in ghosts.
1 in 1,000 people saw or felt or heard knocking noises in their car. Maybe someone's knocking to be let out of the trunk, Adam.
Really? 1 in 1,000 people heard these? Random
That's a
knocking?
lot. How many people are getting stuffed in trunks?
I've never had somebody randomly put in my trunk. How about you guys?
No.
You think if we've interviewed 1,000 people, they've like one guy was like, yeah, like somebody put this guy in my trunk.
I really don't think so.
1 in 2,000 people saw disappearing pictures from their Instagram, which means that your account was hacked and somebody is stealing those images, or Instagram might have removed them because you're being a little too freaky deaky. I added that last
happen
part.
to you?
My Twitter just got hacked.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that.
And now I follow 0 people, so I'm not even following you guys anymore. I'm sorry.
I didn't even know you had a Twitter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't.
don't-
Yeah.
Do I follow you on there?
It's called The Cyberd Guys if anyone wants to go follow me there. I don't post ever though, so.
1 in 3,000 people had their friend that has unexplained bruises. They could be in an abusive relationship. Check in on them to see if they're okay.
Sorry, that's not funny. Some of my friends, like, sometimes they'll literally like they'll clap their hand or like do something like that. Then they'll end up with a bruise the next day. Like some people just like they get bruises so easily.
Adam, but this is saying like they might be getting abused. You got to check in on them.
Yeah,
Adam, you gotta
They're probably just saying that they bruise easily so that you don't ask them about it.
Cause dude, this guy was getting like he had bruises all over his butt.
when they say that,
If you text
wait,
me,
I'm
I
giving him a
swear to
call.
God.
why are you looking at your friend's butt?
No, I gotta make sure he's all right.
Wait, why are you looking at butts?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? I'm doing this video and there's a lot of like, I remember the bruises on
She
your butt.
got me. She got me, bro. She got me.
Who is it?
She keeps getting
Who got you?
Adam, help.
Wait. Oh, I accidentally called her son. 1 in 5,000 people saw unusual fascinations with serial killers. Serial killers jokes are okay as long as they are properly executed.
Oh, that's a good one.
A lot of females like they really love the documentaries about these like Ted Bundys and Jeffrey Dahmers.
I was just about to say that, bro. Some girls were dying to get after Ted Bundy.
Yeah, like
Bundy.
No, Bunny, right?
Ted Bunny.
No, I'm thinking of Bad Bunny. My bad. 1 in 60,000 people saw that symbols were appearing on their house. Burglars have been known to mark targeted houses. Or it could be divine intervention. I've seen on the news before, somebody actually had some sort of like stain on their house that kind of looked like Jesus Christ. So a lot of people were going there thinking that it was God giving a sign.
That's real. Wow, that could be like polar opposites. You really got to be careful with what symbol you get. Like one of them is you're about to get robbed and maybe killed. The other one is you're gonna Jesus.
Right.
1 in 81,000 people experience whispers in an empty room. Either you were going crazy or being haunted. Wow, that video was insane. And we love watching these types of videos, so we're not gonna stop there. Now we're gonna be watching How Rare Are You? And I gotta tell you, the end of this video will absolutely blow your mind. Let's check it out.
First up, 91% of people are right-handed.
I'm right-handed.
I am also right-handed.
Everyone, raise your right hands. We are
That's
common.
your left, Adam.
No, it's my right. Yeah.
Got him. Next, 84% of people have dark hair. Both of you guys have dark hair. I don't.
Dark hair.
I don't have
Dark
do I have
hair.
What is red hair? Is this dark hair?
It
No,
looks
that's-
kind of dark to me, Alec. I don't know. I wouldn't say that that's very light.
I think it counts. Some people say it's strawberry blonde. I did just take a shower, so it's darker than normal. It's a little bit damp.
Yeah.
But a lot of people actually say that they think that I have blonde hair, but it's actually strawberry blonde / red.
Does Alec have dark hair? Is he in the 16% of humans?
71% of humans have brown eyes.
Jack, that's you.
Jack, you're
I
common.
have,
folk.
no, I
You're
have
common
hazel eyes. I
What?
am in
What is the
very
difference?
small percentage of
Nuh-uh.
people that have
Hazel is a
hazel
bra-
eyes.
No, Jack.
Green, brown.
Nuh-uh.
No,
Wait, let me
I
see.
do.
Let me see.
Let me see that.
Get close.
Oh.
Oh, there
All right,
is
now
some
show the
green
camera.
in there. There actually is
There
some
actually,
green
yeah,
in there.
there's a tiny bit of
I've
green.
been
in there.
friends with Jack for like 10 years. I did not know
I
that.
thought for sure it was just brown.
Yeah, Adam is his brother, and he thought he had brown eyes.
I could have
These guys
sworn it
don't
was
look
brown.
in my eyes hard enough. No, on my license it says hazel.
I mean, I'm never like right next to him staring into his eyes. What do you want from me?
I feel like blue eyes is gonna come up later, though.
Make sure you guys are commenting down below your answers.
does anybody have brown eyes here?
No, I got baby blue.
Mine's gonna
Or more
pop up in like the
ocean- I got ocean blue.
0.001%.
So
So
far,
is your
every-
wiener.
So far, every single one of these has been a dominant trait.
Yes.
Next up, 60% of humans can speak more than one language. If someone can speak 3 languages, they're called a polyglot.
Wait, that's actually a lot more than I thought. 60% can speak more than one?
I wonder what we're considering speak, because I can say, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Like, does that count? I don't know.
Mañana.
Crap, that was so cool. Oh my god.
That was actually really
Yo,
cool. Okay, I didn't know you
that
speak
was
Spanish like that.
like the coolest thing I ever seen you do.
¿Tienes un hamburguesa? ¿Sí o no? ¿Más o menos?
Oh, yo, wait, Jack is actually so sick.
I can barely speak one language, so
Right. I think in America, like multilingual culture isn't really part of America. Like we just speak English here.
are you sure? So many people speak Spanish that I know.
Yeah, but that's also because they're from Mexico.
Oh.
But like when you go to Europe, so many people speak English there, and a lot of times even a third language. So I think it's
Yes.
more just American culture where you only really speak one language. So maybe that's why I'm so surprised.
Dang. I wish I speak more languages. Comment down below if you speak any languages.
Next up, we're taking a really big jump here from 60% down to 29% of humans are under 18.
Dang it!
The youngest country is Niger, having an average age of 15 years old. That is so young.
They're a rising population.
Wow.
Why
I guess,
is that?
Yeah, they're having a lot of
Or-
kids.
or they're
or-
dying really
Yeah,
young.
or they just die
Oh,
when
no,
they're like
that's either
30.
really sad or really
That's pretty
good.
sad.
It's probably a little bit of both. Comment down below if you are under the age of 18.
Adam?
What the? All right, 27% of humans are introverted. Introverts are capable of being just as social as others, but get their energy elsewhere. Dude, I think that number's false. I think the introverts are actually like, what?
I think
so.
it's.
I think Adam's right.
I agree, but I also think that it's probably because of social media and how much people
Yeah.
are on their phones. And like, because being alone now is so much cooler than it was even just 10 years ago when before social media was like super popular. But now it's like fun to be alone because you can just watch YouTube.
Alec, do you know what year it is? In 2015, social media was pretty big, bro.
All right, maybe 20 years ago. 20 years ago is fair.
At this point, I can literally put on these and I could be anywhere in the world.
Where are you now, Adam? Where'd you
Currently at
go?
Walmart.
I'm at Alex's mom's house. Whoa, whoa, put that back on. Put that back on.
Why did I say anything?
Put that back on.
All right, Jack, read the next one. Come on, get us out of here. Get us out of
20%
here.
of humans are double jointed. Although nobody knows why being double jointed is linked to having ADHD. And I can attest to that. Look, double joint.
Ew.
I can dislocate my thumb.
Get out of this call
I'm
now.
gonna be honest. It doesn't really look like. I guess it kind of looks like you're doing.
You try and do that.
Here,
I can bend the tippy tap of my finger. Is that something?
I can bend other stuff, not the my
See, look,
thumb.
pop. I could pop out my thumb.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Focus.
Oh,
I can bend just the tippy tip of my finger.
Pop,
look.
pop.
Adam, you're doing nothing.
I just wanted to be a part of the gang.
I can make my ears move.
Okay, we're not, dude. What does that have to do with being double jointed? Alex,
I don't know. I just
Alex
thought we were
doing a
doing
show
cool
and tell.
things.
Okay, it looks like Jack is the only one that's a part of the double jointed gang at the 20%.
No, Jack is just a freak. Look at him.
Jack, I can bend Jack's body in like 18 different ways.
Alrighty, we're moving on.
Double jointed.
Make sure you guys are leaving a like if you're enjoying this video so far.
Next up, only 19% of people have no wisdom teeth. I wonder if that includes like them getting removed or they just
Yeah.
never grow in at all.
Some people never grow wisdom teeth. Some people only grow 2, and some people only grow 4. You can't have more than 4. If you
I
do,
actually don't
then
know.
you should really see that.
I never got mine removed, so I honestly don't know.
Ooh, you're one of those. Okay. Only 50% of humans are over 6 feet tall. Alec, that's me and you, bro. Come on. Whoa. Wait, why is
What are
Jack
you
cheering?
celebrating
Wait,
for?
Jack, why?
Guys,
what
we
are you
are
celebrating
rare.
for?
We are rare.
Wait, Jack,
Jack.
you're 5'11", Jack.
No. I went to the doctor the other day with my shoes on. I'm 6'1".
With your shoes on. Yeah.
That's what they said. Yeah,
Wait, I
God,
actually I want to look it up what they say on what they say on the web. Back height.
Who still calls it the web?
Oh, I wish I could spell. Okay, I completely spelled your name wrong. This dude is a football player. He's 6'1".
Yes!
He's actually Jack. He's got a 6-pack.
I know, it's me.
Maybe I should look up Beckbird Jack. You're really not popping up. Oh, okay, that's not you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, I just looked up Beckbro Jack height. An AI overview popped up. It says Ronald Kurzawa, also known as Beckbro Jack, is stated to have a height of 5'10" and 3/4.
Oh my
But
gosh.
6 foot when
Okay.
I'm single.
No.
All right, we're going on a tangent here. On famousbirthdays.com, they got my stuff mixed up with this other guy.
I
Why
don't
is
think
your name
so.
Ronald
It says,
Kurzawa.
did you just
They
read
got me
that?
mixed
You're-
up.
He says he's 5'10" and 3/4, but Joke said he is 6 feet when he's single.
I just said that. Oh my god, you are so annoying.
Another comment mentions that Adam is 5'7". Who is? Yeah, I'm not 5'7". I'm taller than Jack. I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 feet.
Hell Adam.
Let's move on.
Only 15% of humans can ride a bike. That sounds really
One
low,
bike
actually.
is sold every 2 seconds around the world.
Are we talking about, I guess, like just two-wheelers, not tricycles, right? Or like a bike without training wheels? Because I feel like everybody could ride a bike with training wheels.
Yes, we're talking about the bicycle. Buy two.
Yeah, but you guys are only considering America. Like, there's 340 million people in America. But like, think of like, I don't know, India. You know, you think everyone there can ride a bike? Probably not. And if they
Okay,
can,
dude, what's your
all
problem with
they
India?
ride.
What is
That's
your
all they
problem?
ride in India.
You got
No
some issue
problem
with
with
India?
Dude, do you
I'm
know
just
how many,
saying.
in India, all they ride is bikes, bro. That's
Yeah,
all
that's
they
true.
have.
I'm just trying
They
to
have
think how it's
cars there
only
too, guys.
15%, 'cause I
What do
feel
you
like
think goes
everyone
on
I
in
know can ride a
India?
bike. No, I'm just thinking like, I'm trying to understand how it's only 15%.
I'm moving on. 14% of humans are actually bisexual. It's difficult to say how much are bisexual. The actual figure may be much higher.
All right,
Okay?
everybody on 3, raise their hand if they are within the 14%. 1, 2, 3.
Next question.
Nah, I'm playing.
Adam is actually trisexual.
All right, next. Only 11 people. Only 11% of people have
Only
brown
11
hair.
people.
Oh no, Alec. Oh, there's gonna be some stat that over like 2% of people have 0 IQ, and Alec's gonna be a part of that.
I thought it'd be way higher, to be honest. I guess most people with dark hair are considered black hair.
I have brown hair.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be, right? Based off that
Like,
first
no, but
stat.
do most Asian people, is it black hair they have?
Black hair,
okay.
yeah. Most people consider that black.
Did you read that study? Read that study.
A 2016 study concluded that American men and women are most attracted to brown hair.
Go ahead, Jack. Let's go, Jack.
Look at my
Let's go,
swoopy!
Jack.
Look at my swoopy!
We take it over, baby.
Let's read the study
you
of
guys like
people.
this?
Let's read the study of people over 6 feet tall.
We
Nah,
did already.
We're moving on. We moved on from that.
All right,
Calm
next
down.
up.
Next up, 11% of humans can grow a monobrow. Monobrows are considered good luck in some cultures, like Spanish culture.
I can barely grow a single brow, let alone
Yeah,
a giant brow.
we won't talk about Alex's eyebrow struggles. My eyebrows come in pretty nice. I usually will do a little plucky or like a little shave down the middle, but I don't think that I could grow a full monobrow.
Yeah, I don't think so either. There was this kid in my high school that did, and it was scary.
11% of people have curly hair. I don't got curly hair.
I have
Is your hair
naturally
curly?
hair.
Or is it
If I don't
wavy?
do anything to it, curls.
Whoa.
Especially the
didn't know
longer
that.
I grow it, the curlier it gets.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, you got
Jack
some lettuce
also,
on you.
he also's got the next one. 10% of humans have eczema. Eczema is the most prominent amongst Chinese
Yeah,
adults.
he doesn't
Oh,
even
wait,
have eczema.
wait.
Don't have eczema.
Wait, I get eczema. I forgot it was me. I get
my
eczema all
God.
over my arms.
Adam, I didn't know you were Chinese.
Arigato.
That's Japanese.
Dang it!
All right, we're finally getting into the single-digit percentages here, and only 9% of people are left-handed. That's pretty tiny. It's a pretty tiny percentage of people.
Wait, does that mix in with the result from earlier?
Yeah.
It must.
No, I said 91% are right-handed.
The first one-
It
Yeah.
checks out.
Well, why not ambidextrous then? Is there 0 ambidextrous people?
Maybe
No.
it's even smaller percent. Maybe we'll get into that
Ambidextrous,
later.
yeah. They always have a dominant hand, though. All right, 8% of humans are colorblind. There are 3 different types of colorblindness. Each is very different. Shout out Logan Paul.
I used to play Fortnite on colorblind mode because it actually made the characters pop more. But I'm not colorblind. It just helped. Like, a lot of the pros played on colorblind.
Are you considering yourself a pro?
No, but same with like Call of Duty, playing on a certain colorblind mode, like it would make it easier to build and see through builds easier.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's red, green color blindness, blue, yellow, and then there's also complete color blindness where people only see in variations of grayscale.
And then there's also just blindness.
We'll get to
Yeah,
that
if
later.
you take out the color part.
8% of humans have blue eyes. I'm part of that. I got blue eyes. Honestly, I thought my eyes were pretty rare, but it seems like you guys have even more rare eyes than me.
I have bluish greenish.
Yeah, Adams are like in between, and apparently Jacks are not brown.
They're
I
a
don't know
very
how
rare
this has
disease
happened,
called
but
hazel.
I've gone from what I thought was the most rare eyes to the least rare apparently.
Nope.
Once we get to the
only-
hair color, you got us beat.
Only 5% of people have hazel eyes.
Oh, I don't want you ever to get that close to me, by the way.
No, come on. Just look at my
I
eyes.
definitely know
Just
that
look-
people don't
make
want
it
you to
weird.
be that close.
So 6.7% of humans have a degree. Statistically, more women actually go to college and
makes
earn a
sense.
degree compared to men because they're smarter.
Shout out women.
Yeah, they might be smarter, but also I feel like guys just care about school less. Like that's my own personal take. I'm not sure if that's true, but I feel like when I went to school, a lot of the guys like wouldn't even study for exams, or they'd be a lot less likely to study for an exam than a girl, for example. So I think
Because
like
they're
guys just
dumber.
don't. I mean, maybe, or they just care less. I don't know. But what I do know,
You hung out with a lot of like guys and girls.
yeah, because we had to do a lot of group projects and stuff.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm putting at 6.7%. Let's go. I have a degree, and I'm so proud of it. Have I used it a singular time? Absolutely not, because
What's your
I play
degree in,
Minecraft.
Alex?
It's a
Fortnite?
business degree. It's a business degree.
What's your business?
I'm a business guy.
Oh, I thought your degree was in that big void.
What?
All right, speaking of what Alec has, 6.2% of humans have the
I
diabetes.
don't have diabetes. I
Global
don't have diabetes.
cases
I
have
don't have
risen
diabetes.
by 400% since 1980,
I
Alex.
don't
so
have
it's not-
diabetes.
It's not something you gotta hide anymore.
I
Everybody's
don't have
got it.
diabetes.
It's
I don't
fine.
have
Like with the
diabetes.
rise of fast food and processed foods, and also the rush of sugar in every single
I
thing. that we
don't
consume.
have
Okay, Alex.
diabetes.
Diabetes is something that happens naturally to many adults.
No,
these
it
days.
doesn't.
Okay.
It's not. It's
Especially
really not a
clinically
natural
obese
thing to
people.
do. It's
you
only.
gotta-
It's
you
only
gotta put the
normal in
sugar stick down.
America. It's only normal in America.
Alec, can you
Almost
please
every other
hand
country,
Samoa?
it's
Can you
not
please
normal.
just lift the 2 pizza boxes that are in your room and tell us you don't have diabetes? He has 2 pizza boxes. He doesn't even order 1 pizza anymore. He orders 2.
Two
and he eats
that we
I
know
do
of.
have 2 pizza boxes right behind me, but I don't have diabetes.
He's been eating a slice in between every cut. Every cut that the other takes out, he's been taking a bite of his pizza.
At the rate of global diabetes cases rising, I mean, that number is going to be at 10% of all humans having diabetes very, very shortly.
And this
Eat
is
a vegetable.
Next
No,
up,
look,
5.
this pizza has vegetables on it.
Oh god.
Best of both worlds.
Oh god.
Big
Alec
brain
has
play.
lost the plot. 5% of humans are actually vegetarian.
Oh, so if you're diabetic, maybe become a vegetarian.
That could work.
That pizza Alec eating is vegetarian.
Did I lose my perms here?
Oh yeah, I took them away a while ago.
What the? Next up, 5% of humans are deaf.
What'd you say?
I said
That's
5%
a
of humans
lot.
are deaf. That's
a lot.
huge number.
Little louder, son. Little louder.
That's 1 in 20 people.
75% of UK care home residents suffer some hearing loss. Why do I need to know that random fact there?
What is going on in the UK? Why can't
don't
they hear
know.
anything?
Loud music.
Cause they all
maybe?
talk like me. They all talk like me.
None
a
of them talk
southern
like
accent.
that. But did
This
you
is
know that
why they're all
4% of
deaf.
humans
They all
have
talk
an
at this
extra?
volume.
That is the worst. Like actually, I'm not even trying to be mean. That is the absolute worst English accent I've ever heard.
Bull Oh, whoa!
That is insanely bad. Anyway, did you know that 4% of humans have an extra pair of ribs?
Actually, I did, Alec. I did know that. No,
I did
didn't.
not. I did not.
I did not. I did
It's
not.
near your
That's
neck.
actually pretty insane.
Alec probably has this to just support his really abnormally large head.
What did I do? I didn't even do anything.
I'm guessing
I can't even
most
understand what you're
people.
saying.
I'm guessing most people had that pair of ribs when like we were evolving, and then over time it just turned out we didn't need it. But some people still have it.
Kind of like Adam's giant nose.
Okay.
That's an evolutionary discrepancy.
If this was like 1,000 years ago, I would have been the man. Every time we needed fruit or food or hunting, you would have came to me. You guys would have all came to me. Oh, I would have been the man.
You would have got eaten by a bear at like age 5.
Food spotted. Oh wait, that's poop.
Next up, 4% of humans are gay. Alfred Kinsey estimated that 37% of men have had at least one gay homosexual experience with another man. Now, that's okay. We accept that here. And, yeah, I can't speak to the 37% of men. Alec and Adam have had way more experience in this department, so I will let them take it from here. Guys, the silence is deafening. You might want to speak up here. Little louder. I don't want to expose anything, so I'm just gonna keep my yap shut about this.
Sorry, I have something in my throat. 3% of humans actually have blonde hair. Blondes have the most hairs on their head, averaging around 150,000.
Alec, you can speak to this.
Oh yeah, some people say I have blonde hair. It's definitely more red than blonde in my opinion, but some people say strawberry blonde, especially in the summer. It gets lighter in the summer.
Comment down below if you agree.
They're saying that they actually have more hair than the average person.
Oh yeah, okay, that's definitely Alec.
Oh no, that's not me. I'm losing my stuff real quick. 3% of humans are blind.
Wow, that's high. Why is that
That's
so high?
crazy. That's dude. There's got to be like some blind island out there where they all live. Because I think I've seen like 4 blind people my whole life.
I think that's called the hill.
There are 43 million people living with blindness.
Oh my god!
gosh.
Where?
They can't tell us because they can't see.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I wonder how many people are blind and deaf.
How many people are blind, deaf, and gay? That's got to be really low.
And a twin.
We're talking negative percentages. 2.3% of humans were born a twin. Nigeria has the highest number of identical twins in the world.
I wonder why that is. It's got to be the air quality.
What?
Do you know why,
No,
Alec? Why is Nigeria the highest? Alec?
If I had to guess,
Alex, stop eating!
maybe their birth rate is higher than usual based off that other stat
yes.
that their young population is growing. Maybe
Jack.
they're just having more kids, so statistically they're just having more twins.
That was Niger.
That was Niger, bro.
Jack. That's crazy, Jack.
It's so, all right,
Oh
they're
my
next to each other.
God!
Jack, you just got
Exposed.
exposed. All right.
Oh.
I'm going to bring you back here because 2% of people actually
They're
have
right next to
green
each
eyes.
other. They're right next to each other.
This is the most common in northern regions of Europe. I technically fall into this category because I have like greenish blue. So,
No, you can't
Suck
claim
it!
both. It's either green or blue. You can't have both.
oh,
I have green.
you could suck on it!
You said hazel.
Check does not
Yeah,
have
it's
green.
like close.
2% of humans have a third nipple.
Yeah.
This
Do you also have a
condition-
third nipple that I don't know about?
Okay, Jack's clear. Jack's good.
If we're not counting my belly button, then the answer is no.
I'm gonna assume Alec doesn't, and I definitely don't. Ooh, but I know
Adam has a third
exactly.
nipple on his butt.
Here we go. This is what I was waiting for the entire time. I needed to see how rare it was, and actually, it's way more rare than I expected. 1.5% of the people, they have the ginger ninja. They got that ginger glinja on the top of the pinka.
I actually heard ginger people, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Wow.
So, Alec, have you
keep
ever been to
talking.
Scotland? Do you feel more at home when you're there?
No, I'm Irish. I'm more Irish than you think.
Not Scottish?
Not to look at Scotland in me. More Irish. 1% of people are ambidextrous. Did you know that?
No.
A recent study suggested a link with reading and speaking disabilities.
Oh, no. Oh, you can't have it all, I guess.
Did you also know that 1% of people have vitiligo? Michael Jackson had this condition, which causes white patches of skin.
Okay.
Wait. My
I
accent
knew
is
that
slipping.
Michael Jackson had it. Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that accent.
Yeah, I'll go back to normal. Like normal,
Speaking
like
of
cool
Michael
guy.
Jackson, 1% of humans are psychopaths. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee. Psychopaths only feel happiness from their own needs and desires. Tee-hee, tee-hee, tee-hee.
You're too good at acting like a psychopath there. That came naturally.
I think Jack has some crazy inner thoughts, if I had to guess. Like, I think Jack is a psychopath, but really doesn't want to be. And so he tries his best to be on, good behavior.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. see,
Next question.
0.9% of humans were born on a leap year.
Day.
A leap day. Sorry, leap day. Which is,
If
I
you were
mean, it's
born on a leap
year.
day, comment down below.
You're probably only like 4 years old.
0.66% of people are millionaires, and the average age of a millionaire is 61 years old.
Make it rain. Most
Wow.
people become millionaires based off of their home and the stock market. True story.
Oh, just like
Noted.
just owning property that gets more valuable over time.
They call that appreciation, yes.
So like people like maybe 30 years ago bought a home for $200,000 and it's now worth $1 million. So now they're technically a millionaire because they have $1 million
would
in
be-
assets.
Millionaire. See,
Yeah.
senor.
Wow, that's crazy. 0.5% of people, I didn't know this existed at all, but apparently 0.5% of people have red eyes? Red?
And it
R-E-D-eyes.
mostly affects albinos.
Oh.
The heck? They got all sorts of issues going on.
Yeah, I guess it
I've
must
never seen
correlate.
someone have
Okay.
red eyes. I've seen people
Fine.
have blue skin before. I've never seen red eyes.
I mean, you get red eyes when like something gets in your eye and then you wipe it a bunch.
No,
So,
but that's
there's
like the
that.
white part of the eye that turns red. Like this must
Yeah.
mean the actual color part, whatever that's called. Your
That is
pupil.
pretty insane, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's pretty cool.
All right, finally, something I can relate to.
Yeah, okay,
0.25% of people have the genius level IQ. This is an IQ score of over 160. This means you are considered a genius. I know you boys can't relate, but I'm in the 0.25%.
Nope. Collectively, we had an IQ of 118.
Adam, I
yeah.
think a naked mole rat is smarter than you.
Okay.
Rats are pretty smart.
0.1% of humans were born in triplet.
Oh, we're moving on from my genius level IQ.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a joke.
2 triplets may be born identical and 1 non-identical.
My
is
oldest
such a
brother's
sad
wife
fact.
is a triplet.
Are they all identical?
2 of them are.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is gonna get insane. 0.1% of people have an extra finger. Okay.
If you had
they
an
are
extra
called-
finger, would you get it removed?
I
They're
would keep
called
that all day.
polydactyls.
Dude,
I would
imagine.
probably balance it out on my other hand.
I would be in the NFL right now if I had 6 fingers. Come on.
No, you would be in a zoo.
Well, no, I'd be in a zoo if I was 0.045% of people that have webbed toes.
Would you rather have an extra finger or an extra toe?
An extra finger. But is it weird that I feel like if someone had an extra finger and touched me with their extra finger, that it would be gross?
I'd like it.
I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like that's how I would feel. Like, ew, your extra finger touched me. Why is that gross? Like, it's just a finger.
Yeah, just a normal finger.
I think I'd use that extra finger for like dipping sauce, like for dipping. If I just want a little taste
Yeah.
of something.
How are you gonna say that I have diabetes and then say something like that? That is the fattest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Would you guys rather have your extra finger between this and the thumb, right there, or like coming out of your pinky side?
Pinky.
I would rather have it like right where my tailbone is, just so whenever my butt's itchy, just a little scratchy.
That's called
this
a tail,
guy is
Adam.
so weird. Web feet would be helpful for swimming.
The web toes are sick. You're half man, half mermaid.
Yeah, I feel like that would hurt.
I want to meet somebody that has that.
Oh, imagine a paper cut.
Oh, no, Alec, no.
Moving on, 0.03% of people have heterochromia, which is where you have 2 different colored eyeballs.
I know someone that has that.
Oh, the girl from Darman has that. The mom.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Why are you so hype about that?
Oh, it's because it's the only. I was trying to think of people. That's the only person I could think of.
All right.
No, everyone, like people watching, know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about. That's a crazy callback. Yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you. I don't remember much, but what I do remember is fun.
You do remember moms.
Speaking of, 0.02% of people are intersex, which means that they are male and female.
Oh,
Come on, just pick one.
interesting.
Next question.
That sounds very confusing.
That would be awesome, or that would stink. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. 0.004% of people are dwarfs, which means that they are a human adult that is under 4'10".
There are 650,000 people in the world with dwarfism.
I feel like 4'10" isn't.
Yeah, that's
like,
not-
I mean, it's short, obviously, but it's not like insane. It's not like.
No, not at all. No, there's a lot of women that are 4'10", and also too, did you know that if you are 4'10" and lower, you do qualify to be handicapped?
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
It's just a fun little fact. All right. Well, on
Yeah,
the
just a factoid.
on the opposite end, 0.0005% of people are giants, which means that they are over 7 feet tall.
So a couple of them are in the NBA. I would say a lot of them are in the NBA.
I think all of them are. If you're 7 feet tall and you're not playing basketball, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, a lot of people have some sort of disease that makes them tall.
Abraham Lincoln.
Is it called
Yeah,
gigantism?
and it might
No,
be
it's someone with an
gigantism.
Man-biggiest?
Mitochondria is the
No.
powerhouse of the cell.
Okay.
I don't know, but I know for a fact that a lot of people that are that tall can't really move their body like normal sized people can. They don't have the flexibility. They don't have the quickness of normal people. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that probably
Marfan syndrome.
Alec just had a stroke.
Alec learned a new word.
0.0004% of people are billionaires. And some people like Elon Musk are hundreds of billionaires. So they're even the way less percentile than that. That's crazy.
The crazy part is a lot of billionaires actually don't actually have all of that cash. A lot of people think that they have it like in a bank account, but a lot of it comes from their stock in their company. So if they actually did dissolve their stock to get the $1 billion, their company would go, it would die.
Right. So what you're saying is they don't really, like, they don't have the money to spend it. They just own things that come, like, they're worth that much.
It's
I see.
based off their evaluation. There's not many. There's like probably such an even smaller percent of people that actually have $1 billion like that they have access to.
Right, I see. Well, even less than that. 0.0003% of people have been struck by lightning. And someone named Roy Sullivan got struck 7 times.
He must be,
Good Lord.
he must be built out of lightning rods.
I feel like that is the origin story for a superhero.
Shazam.
Well, in this case, I feel like after 3, he was probably put in a wheelchair.
Or maybe he likes the feeling of it.
Yeah, he just constantly stands on top of a mountain.
Because after 2, I'd stay inside.
0.0002% of humans have actually won the lottery.
Dang.
I saw a stat the other day. I forget the exact number, so I'm probably wrong. But it was something along the lines of the lowest 5% income people buy like 90% of the lottery tickets.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's true. I also watched this really cool YouTube video about these older elderly couple that actually rigged one of the lotteries, one of like the state lotteries. They actually did the math and they were able to buy enough tickets to secure that they would win. And then they just won a bunch back instead. So it was worth buying like hundreds of thousands of tickets.
Well played.
Crazy story. I know. Big math.
Okay, this stat is kind of insane. 0.0001% of people are unable to feel pain.
Most of them actually end up dying because they can't feel pain,
Yeah.
so they don't understand what would actually kill them. And most of them die at a very young age.
Oh my gosh.
That is
They
very
definitely
sad.
like you could just get set
So
on
it's
fire,
actually
like
good
put your
that
hand
we
over
feel
the
pain.
stove.
Yes,
Yeah,
pain
that's
is good. It's a
I mean,
natural response.
Yeah, it's your brain tells you no, don't do that. You'll die if you keep doing that. That's pretty much.
And I believe too, the people that are unable to feel pain also don't have like the adrenaline response when they're supposed to be scared.
Also, no pain, no gain. It's a big
Literally.
one. It's a big one.
Yeah, literally.
I told you guys that video got crazy, and that's only the start because now we're watching How Weird Are You? You're gonna find out exactly on the scale how weird you are right now.
Starting with 80% of people avoid cracks on sidewalks. Do you guys do that?
I have done it before, but I don't like actively do it currently.
I think I do something even weirder than that. I like to put like the balls of my feet, like this part, in the crack.
Oh,
when I walk.
interesting.
So
I
you
put that part in the crack.
You purposely step on the crack.
I purposely step on the crack, but only on a certain part of my foot. That's probably even weirder.
Is it to feel good or
is
something?
An
or?
extreme level of weird. But Alec, don't you know that when you step on the crack, you break your mom's back and your dad's booty crack?
Yes, I did.
Comment down below if you guys do that.
All right, 75% of people sing when they're alone. Some say you sound better singing alone than in front of a crowd. Sure, buddy.
I do that. I do that a lot, actually. Especially in the car. If I'm in a car ride on my own and I got like an hour, woo-hoo, you best believe 30 minutes into that car ride, I am singing my heart out.
California girl,
Girls
the
are
undeniable
unforgettable.
fine
Daisy
birthday
Dukes,
with
bikinis on top.
You guys are starting to understand what I deal with on a day-to-day basis.
I sing in the shower sometimes, but only like Kid Cudi and Chance the Rapper.
Alec, what kind of rap songs do you sing when you're alone?
I
Katy
like
Perry.
Let me think. I like Big X the plug. I like
The biggest, the largest.
I like Lil Baby. Drip too hard or stand too close. We go around round off this way.
Okay, it's not that weird. A lot of people do this. So once we get to the end though, and you guys start doing some of like the stuff that only 0.001% of people do, you're definitely gonna go in prison.
All right, shut up. Next, 70% of people close the drawer with a hip thrust. I like to call it a booty bump, but I would say I do that. I do that.
Come on, we all do the booty bump.
Yeah, I do it with different body parts a lot of the time, not just the hip.
I
but
do with the door.
Yeah, see?
Hey!
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 Hey! He's spamming! He's
All right,
spamming!
stop.
Spamming!
About 20% of the people just clicked off the video.
Or they just clicked on.
Next up, 65% of people try to move an object with their mind at least once a week.
I actually can. Watch this.
We see your hand.
Yeah, your
No,
hand's popping up on
no.
Everyone saw your hand.
No, that was my mind, bro. I can drink things.
Okay, you already answered the question. You're weird. I mean, everyone's tried it, especially after the X-Men movies came out.
Weird. I'm 27 years old. I'm crap.
I can move objects with my mind, but I have to touch them in order to move them. But it's still with my mind, so.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That Mega Mind can do a lot.
Okay, 62% of people plot out escape routes. I don't know if this is weird or not. This is like preparing for the worst, I guess.
Yeah.
I done that. I mean, for me, it's not like plotting out an escape route, just knowing where the exits are in case something happens.
Yeah, that actually seems pretty smart.
Yeah, ever since I heard about that thing that happened at the Batman movie where the Joker came in and then like did that weird thing, like I always look for where am I gonna go if that happens to me.
So far, I have accumulated every single point possible, which makes me think I am extremely strange. And I also have the next one, which only 60% of people do, which is eat food after they have expired. I do that, and I think both of you know that I do that.
I mean, I
think
do that
you,
too.
Like, you guys almost strictly only eat food that is expired.
That's a lot of people think that that's when you're supposed to throw it out, but that's Alec and I. That's the start date.
It's like gambling. You know you shouldn't do it, but you know, some of you're like, it could be good still.
I think the expiration date's like fake. It's like fake news from the grocery stores because they want you to throw out the food to buy more food.
Sometimes I think like, how do they know, right? Like, how do they know?
Yeah.
All right, we got to move on from that one.
Next up, boys, 58% of people mumble the song lyrics that you don't know because you want to feel included in the song. You know, you go, I
don't do that, but instead, when I don't know the words, I'll just make up my own. So it still like goes with the flow.
He does do that, and it gets really weird. Whenever Adam starts making up his own lyrics, it gets really sus and zesty, and I'm not sure we take a U-turn because we'll be rapping like some, you know, hard song, and then Adam won't know the lyrics for one little part, and then he goes on a tangent about doing things to me that I don't want him to do.
Big X the plug comes on, he's like, I'm the cutest, the fattest, the biggest note is the baddest. He does like stuff like that.
Leave it up to me, Jack.
Shut up!
Only 48% of people tell lies to strangers.
This is the first one I don't do.
You don't lie?
I don't lie.
You don't like make a fake story?
Anytime I tell a lie, I cross my fingers.
Okay.
I feel like I don't lie that often, especially to strangers.
Say you're in the bathroom with a buddy. I mean, you're in the bathroom with a stranger, and then they're like, "Oh, where are you heading from?"
Are you okay?
and then you're like, "Oh, I just got out of prison." Like something like that, just to mess with them.
Today, Junior.
Where's he in the handicap stall?
Okay.
Who is this guy?
Wait, where do I poop?
Wait, Adam, can you help me? Why, please?
Adam was lying that he has a lisp and also a stutter.
46% of people only watch movies with captions on. I don't do that either. I hate captions. I think it ruins it.
I think that's Jack all day. I hate captions too because, especially with comedy movies or any type of movie, the text pop up on the screen before they say it, so it spoils it.
Yeah, like if it's a comedy, it's like you read the joke and then they say the joke and it's not funny anymore because now you know the joke.
I do it because I like to hear what they're saying, and sometimes you can't. My ears are also slightly busted.
I will give you that. Like there's certain movies where if they're like Irish or Scottish or something, it's hard to understand what they're saying. Especially if they start to whisper a little bit. It's like, well, what are you even talking about right now?
No idea what this guy's saying.
Exactly. So for those movies, I do get it more than if it's just like a typical American movie.
Some people probably watch our videos with captions. Comment down below if you do this. Weirdo. You little weirdo.
Next up, 44% of people are weird. and they actually eat their boogers.
It's good bacteria, I think, right, guys?
Who does that, bro? Who does that?
I don't eat my boogies, but I'll admit I do pick them.
You go
I pick
treasure
my
hunting?
boogies. I try. I find a lot. There's a lot of hidden treasure.
What happens? What
believe.
do you do after that?
I throw it in the nearest trash can, and if there's not a nearest trash can, I give it a good old flickaroony.
How many boogers would I find in that room?
Just don't look under his desk.
Mine
More
just
than
end
you
up.
want to.
Mine just end up on my body. Mine just like my nose is like a snot rocket.
There's a lot of boogies in here, probably.
Adam's kind of like a dog that just pees on everything. He does the same thing, but with his nose.
One time I was driving and Adam was in the passenger seat next to me and he sneezed and he got gunk everywhere, like all over my dashboard. And it was a new car at the time too. I was so happy to have my car. And then I was like, bro, clean that up. That's disgusting. And his thought was, oh, let me grab this cup of coffee right next to me and throw it on there to try to clean it up with. I mean, how stupid are you?
It was a hot cup of coffee. You got to get rid of the bacteria. You needed something hot to get rid of the bacteria.
Pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was funny.
There were multiple other people in the car that witnessed it, and it's not funny. It's been about a year since that moment. I'm still not over it.
Would
There's
you rather
still
have?
stains in
Would
my
you rather
car.
have a booger on your car or a cup of coffee?
a booger?
Oh, okay. I thought
or
my answer was
nothing.
coffee.
Stop talking about boogers, guys. Let's move on to the next one, you weirdos.
That 32% of people stand up to eat. Nuh-uh. I don't believe that. I actually don't believe that at all. Because I've seen thousands, if maybe 1 million people eat in my lifetime. I would say 99.9% of people sit while they eat.
Who? Well,
What are they talking about?
they're probably talking about people from non-America. You know?
Okay, so like people in Asia, but I thought that they sit on the floor like crisscross applesauce.
No, common
everybody
misconception.
sits. Most
32% of people don't do this when they're alone. I mean, are they saying like ever? Because I've done it before.
No, it must mean in general. Food tastes better when sat down. Plus, you won't overeat. Okay, so it's saying it's better to eat while sitting down.
Yeah, it seems like it's more enjoyable. You probably take more time. You know, you have more fun.
I like it personally. I like sitting down way more than standing. All right, moving on. 30% of people, they pee in the pee poo poo pool.
Ew.
They pee in the swimming pools.
Ew, that's gross. You're not supposed to do that because it'll turn blue, guys.
Peeing in the pool? Oh.
So 30% of people watching today pee in the pool. Like they do it.
That means one of us have done it.
Oh, like ever? Oh wait, ever? I've done it. I've done it before.
I actually did it one time when I was younger before I didn't know it was, not socially acceptable. My mom tells a story that I was like 5 and I had to pee and I just pulled down my pants next to the pool and I just peed right into it.
I actually have that exact same story, but at the beach. We were on the beach, like with 100 of people. My mom said, just go pee in the water. I was like, no, mommy, I don't want to do that. And she's like, no, it's okay. Everyone does it. So then I walked over to the water. I put my feet in the water, like where the waves, and I pulled my little teeny tiny wee wee out and I started peeing in the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean's just a big urinal.
That was when he was 21.
Many years ago. Many moons ago.
No, this is saying 30% of people like do it every time they go in the pool.
That's weird, guys. Don't just use the bathroom, okay?
One of us, and it's not me and Jack. You guys can figure it out. That means it's you guys, actually.
Guys, come on. Seriously, guys? Next up, boys, 28% of people put your shirt over your mouth.
Wait, I do that.
How many percentage of people pick their ears like with napkins?
Is it like I do this sometimes. You put it fully over your mouth?
I do it like if there's like a foul smell or something.
Yeah, I don't understand this one at all. Like everyone's done that at some point for some reason.
Are they talking about this? Because I do this a lot.
Some people say like just in general, like when you're watching TV or you're bored or something.
That's a lot of people. I don't do that. And I also don't know people that like actively do that. I've never, like, that can't be real.
Be like turtles, like to go back in their shell. If you do that, you're a freak.
Apparently you're also weird if you eat the crust first, but because only 20% of people do that. But I kind of do that a little bit. I eat a lot of the crust first because I like to save the best bite for last. And everyone knows if you have a PB&J, you gotta set up one of your last bites for that best bite, for the big juicy one, the one in the middle. Guys?
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
should've-
talking
yeah,
about.
you
I
should've
get
kept
what
that
you're
to yourself.
saying. I'll take it one step further. I do this thing where I take a bite out of the 4 corners, right? And then it turns into like a shuriken throwing star sort of thing.
Okay, that's weird.
You guys are weird, actually. Just take a bite, then take another bite, then take another bite, then take another bite.
No, but you have to set it up so that you get like the money bite.
you can still get the middle bite. You just eat the...
Some people actually, I've done this before too, where you make a sandwich, right? And you, instead of cutting it, you fold it in half and then you get the middle bite first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, Adam, you love Uncrustables. Why? Because it doesn't have the crust. So what you should do is eat the crust first.
You don't know if I love Uncrustables.
You do.
Yes, I do.
You do.
Okay, they're good, but I like crust though.
Every time I've seen you eat one, you moan. You go, oh, uncrust me next. Oh, my name's Adam Beck and I love Uncrustables.
Adam actually tries to make Uncrustables at home. Like, who does that?
Oh, people that cut the crust off, they're weird.
Speaking of cutting, next, only 19% of people have their family cut their own hair. And that's both of you weirdos. Their moms
Okay.
still
My
cut
mommy-
their
Saving
hair.
money. We're
Jack
saving
is-
money.
My mommy has cut your hair too, Alec.
She's cut my hair before and she stinks.
Look how good this haircut is.
Look at how good that is. Look at how good that is.
You do
Come
look well
on.
coiffed at the moment, I must say. But generally speaking, she's not like a barber or anything. Like, go get a real haircut, like a real adult.
Alec, I went to your barber 2 times. What did he do to me, huh? What did he do?
That's a good point, Jack.
He-
That was the worst cut I've ever seen in my life for Jack.
He shaved my sides. He went bzzz.
Jack?
See, he's never done that to me, so I think that's user error. You must have said something to him to make him
I
not
look
understand
like
what you
Jack
wanted.
Harlow from Wish.com.
That was the worst haircut I've ever seen Jack get. I couldn't even look at Jack without laughing for a week. I'm not even kidding.
It was crazy. I could feel the wind on my scalp. It was such a weird experience.
I hope we have a video on YouTube that has that haircut with Jack.
It's gotta be somewhere out there.
All right, next up, 18% of people have a chewing gum addiction. They have to do it 24/7.
I chewed gum for a while, and I'll chew like one piece of gum for 6 hours straight.
It's not an addiction
Yeah.
though. You can stop whenever you want.
I do that almost every day.
I chew gum a lot, but I don't have a problem, right?
I don't think so. 18? You're telling me 8? No, I don't believe some of these. 18% is so many people, and they have a chewing gum addiction? An addiction to chewing. Like, if this was real, we would know about it, like in the news. That 18% of our people are addicted to chewing gum? Yes, we would. That would make news 100%.
No, it would not, because more than that are addicted to the little vape sticks, and even more are addicted to little Zinni.
You're literally proving me right, and we know about it. That's exactly my point. You stupid idiot.
Approximately 60% of the US population chews gum at least once a week.
Okay, that's fine, but that's not an addiction to chewing gum.
Yeah, no, we don't have a problem, guys.
Next up, 14% of people flush their toilet while they're still sitting on it. And then, have you guys ever flushed it and then like a little splash zone comes in?
No,
Sometimes.
It definitely gives you a little waft.
This might be TMI, I don't know. But last night I threw up in my toilet. I wasn't feeling good, and I threw up directly in the water. Then it all splashed back up on my face, and so I literally had to like clean off my whole face. It was awful. But anyway, about the flushing the toilet while sitting on it, it really depends how bad my feces is. If it's a bad one, that's an instant flush. But typically I don't. Typically I don't do that. But I've definitely done that before.
It's probably better, honestly, to flush it when you're sitting on it because it's kind of like a shield. Because if you flush it when you're standing up over top of it, it probably, like, all the bacteria bursts up in the air and hits you in the face.
You might want to get your toilet checked. My toilet does not do that.
Yeah, if you had the black light, it would definitely show all the bacteria that's shooting up.
What I'll sometimes do if I know I have like a big one coming, I'll do like a pre-flush, and then it'll come out as it's flushing, so it'll go like into the moving water.
You have to time it?
Yeah, I time it.
I do that when I pee sometimes. I won't be done peeing and I'll flush it because I'm trying to time up like the bottom of the swirl with the end of my pee.
What happens if you go too long, though? Then you waste a whole nother flush.
That's
Well, nah, I just
that's
leave
the
it.
risk
Oh.
we're willing to take.
Yeah, and I also just leave it.
Okay, I'm never going in Alex's bathroom. Okay.
Next up, 13% of people put peanut butter in their coffee for the nutty flavor.
Jack was just talking about this today, actually.
He actually was. How weird is that this came up again?
That's weird.
Boy, I was talking about it in a smoothie because Alec was saying that he puts coffee with his bananas.
In a coffee, he
And
said.
to be clear, we're not like making fun of you at all. We're just saying like it's so
I am.
weird that
You put bananas in your coffee.
I'm not making fun of you for it. I'm just saying what a coincidence it is that the only time I've ever heard anybody talk about peanut butter and coffee also happened to be the same day that we watched this video. That seems insane.
That's crazy. But I do it in smoothies. I'm not just raw dogging coffee and peanut butter, right? I'm putting it in a smoothie with bananas and dates and milk and the good stuff.
Raw dogging peanut butter isn't as bad as it sounds. It's actually quite delicious.
I mean, it's delicious if you get like a scoop of peanut butter and you just, you lick it like a popsicle. It's a good time.
I could eat an entire jar, no problem.
We know
whatsoever.
you did.
There was something
Whoa!
I could have
Several
said to
times.
just end Alec.
Wait, okay. Do we have to answer this next one? 12% of people cook while naked.
Let's just silently Do it.
Wait.
Wait, whoa.
Nobody's taking off their clothes, Jack. You weirdo.
No, I meant answer if we've done it or not. Let's not say words. Let's just.
Don't leave a comment if you do this, by the way. We don't want to know. If Alec does this, we have like, this is on the first floor, and there's huge windows that our neighbors could see into if Alec actually does this.
Is that a polar bear cooking a cheeseburger?
Is that a Sasquatch? Honey, it's Bigfoot. Honey.
All right, we get it, dude. Come
Gosh
on.
dang, look at that booty!
No, I've never cooked while naked, but I've always wanted to.
That's because Alex never lived alone.
Yeah.
I have never lived alone. I've always had a little buddy, a little butt buddy.
Adam, do the next one.
11% of people sneeze without covering their face.
I like how you made him do that one.
It's unintentional because it just comes so fast. I can't help it.
Well, you can't do this. Look, watch how fast this is. Watch.
Ready? You see that?
It doesn't. You don't just randomly chew. That's not.
You don't
how it
understand
works.
my body then. You don't understand me.
I have never had a sneeze that I haven't felt come before.
You guys don't get it.
Wow, that's insane. Okay.
All right, this next one Alec has definitely done. 7% of people shout food when dinner's ready.
Okay. I've done that before. It's not something that I do every day. It's not like a daily basis thing. I think it in my head. I don't verbalize it though.
Like for yourself, or are you signaling to others that food is here?
Well, I do it for myself, I think, because I just think like if I make pancakes and I put it on my plate in my head, I think food.
This is when like mom is making food and it's done and she's like, food's ready.
I thought this was like strictly like a mom thing.
Nope.
A mom and a 27-year-old man thing. Yeah, food!
Alec doesn't do this when dinner's ready. Alec does this when he's hungry and he's yelling at his girl.
Adam, food!
All right, 6% of people do this weird thing, and that is eating ice cream flavored. Eating coffee. I was about to say ice cream flavored coffee.
Hey, what kind of ice cream flavor you want? Ice cream.
Eating coffee flavored ice cream. I'm not weird, you're weird.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is not weird at all. Coffee flavor ice cream is fantastic.
I thought it'd be way higher than 6%.
It's gotta be, right?
No, because there's so many other flavors that are so much better. Like there's Oreo, there's vanilla and chocolate, obviously. There's Moose Tracks, there's peanut butter. There's so many better flavors than coffee.
Yeah, I hate coffee flavored ice cream, to be honest.
What? It's delicious.
If that's your go-to coffee, I'm sorry, that's weird.
Do you go to an ice cream shop and you pick, you're like, yeah, I'll have the ice cream. I'll have the coffee flavored ice cream, please.
Yeah, sometimes, me.
You ever go to the ice cream shop and say, I'll have ice cream? What a freaking weirdo you are.
Which one? Let me ask my friend.
You don't know either.
So, man, give me the coffee. Next up, 5% of people sleep multiple times a day.
I love a good nap. I don't nap every day, but I do nap here and there.
I don't nap every day either.
Like post-nap, I just feel so refreshed.
That's
It's
true.
very nice.
That is true. I like long naps. I don't like power naps. I like to nap for at least 2 hours, and then I feel great.
Yeah, it's like a whole second day in your one day.
Right, yeah, you do breakfast again, you scrub your teeth again, you get to do everything all over again.
How is it only 5% of people?
You guys sound so strange right now.
Well, you look so
mean?
strange right now.
Bro, you woke up at 1 p.m. today.
That's because we're on Hawaii time. You woke up at 2, you said. Don't expose me. You woke up 1 hour later.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, next up, 4% of people watch one person in a group call. They like hyper focus on them. I've only been looking at Adam this whole time.
Man. I
Back
don't
in
know.
college, Alec?
He had some crushes.
Back in college, it was during like the COVID times, and so we had online classes, and so you could just see everyone's cam, and you could just look at people without them having any idea that you're looking at them. And I looked at some people.
Everybody does it. Everybody locks eyes with somebody without them knowing, and it happens.
Jack, only 4% of people do what Alec just said he does, though.
Yeah, but
Can't be
that's
true. That
That's the
can't
people
be
that
true. I
are
don't believe
admitting
that.
it. Alec is a brave man for admitting that he does that.
I'm an open book. I admit all the things that I do. I'm not embarrassed about anything about me.
And let's
At
be
all.
real, Adam. People were staring back at him, too.
Probably.
All right, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We got 3% of people eat bananas with the peel on. Come on.
That should be illegal. I genuinely think that should be illegal. If you do that, you should go to prison.
That's like eating cardboard. There's no benefit.
I'd rather eat cardboard. Because at least cardboard doesn't taste like anything. And don't ask me why I know that. But banana peels taste disgusting.
Yeah,
I'd rather
they're
eat cardboard. Really? Well, as weird as that is, though, 2% of people have a poop map. It's a phone app. A poop map is an app to mark all the places you've pooped at.
What, dude? Okay, there's multiple apps. The biggest one has over 1 million downloads.
Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me.
Do you like? I wonder if you take a picture of the poop too.
Poop map.
You probably do.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I wonder if people can see your poop map and then they try and poop where you poop.
Oh yeah, there is a friend feature, so you can see where your friends have taken a dump, and then you can add a place, a comment, a rating, and also yes, a photo.
The only way I could see this actually being like funny and worth our time is if like I get invited, or like Alec doesn't know that I know where his mom's house is, and then he sees on the poop map that I pooped at Alec's mom's house or something.
So this
That is
says that
not
you can
fun.
actually you can compete in leagues.
There's poop leagues.
So
Are
you got to go to
serious?
certain spots and poop there.
Yes.
What happens if you don't have to poop during the time that you get there?
I don't know, man, but there is a worldwide leaderboard as well.
We got to meet number one. Number one, if you're watching this, please comment down below. We will be in contact.
Next up, 1% of people pee on their girlfriend.
Can we do the silent one again? Moving on.
Yeah, moving on, guys.
Adam, this one's for you.
Oh, yes. Okay, 0.8% of people drink human breast milk. This should be 100.
Mommy.
Okay, I can no longer be a part of this video. What the heck is wrong with him?
No, that wasn't me doing it. I was imitating Adam and his mom.
Who was gonna
That
pick
wasn't
up on
me.
that?
Well, now I've explained it. That was me pretending to be Adam and his mom.
Okay, Alec, let me present you with the situation, right? Your future wife, she's pregnant, right? She got it, she's got it producing. What are you doing? Are you taking a sip?
Alec, don't answer that question, Alec.
I'm just checking, man.
I might try a little.
I said don't answer the question.
We have fun here, guys. This is just jokes. We're just joking.
Okay, we're all weird. You guys are weird. I'm not weird.
We're into less than 1% now.
Oh, is it weird that I've done all 4 of these things? No, I'm kidding.
No, you have not.
No way. There's no way. Especially the last 2 combined.
Okay, we're down to 0.6% of people collect human bones,
That's a lot of people.
which is illegal in the USA, but French have a tradition of dressing skeleton relatives. I always knew
When
you were
I
That's
die,
Alex.
Alec,
so
don't do
weird.
that to me. Don't.
Alec,
I
do
am
not.
French. Like, I actually have my French citizenship. That's how French I am. I did not know that, and it makes me not want to be French anymore. That is weird. That's very weird.
They have the catacombs, too, of just like all the skulls.
Yeah, but that was not the same.
They do that everywhere.
Where's that
Adam,
in the US?
They have catacombs.
Well, no, just because so many people died in the Black Plague at the same time that they had nowhere to put the bodies, so then they just made the catacombs and shoved all the bones down there.
Yep.
All right, 0.4% of people use a poop knife. This is when the poop is too big to flush, they carry a knife to cut it in half so that they can flush it.
Adam, I think you're probably the best representative out of the 3 of us to talk about this one. Look, this is gonna get a little bit weird, I'm sorry, but Adam truly has the largest human feces I've ever seen. So big that he will call Jack and I into the toilet to look at and examine how massive his dookies are.
When Jack and I were in Morocco, I had a poop that was too big to flush, and I didn't have my poop knife on me. So I just had to wrap my hand in toilet paper, and I karate chopped it in half, and I flushed it. I did it.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do. What am I gonna leave it there for the maids? I'm not a weirdo. Ah! It was quick too. I did it so quick that no bacteria got on my hand.
Okay, but did you wash your hand after?
No, I had toilet paper on it, so I just. It's like wiping your butt. I mean, yeah, I wash my hands.
That video was awesome. We're gonna keep it going with more amazing watch out videos. Now we're gonna be finding out how long would you survive drinking only blank.
First up, we have lava, which you would only survive 15 seconds after drinking.
That sounds like 14 seconds too long.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that'd probably be the most painful 15 seconds of your life.
Next up, you could survive 3 minutes by drinking liquid nitrogen. The nitrogen would freeze the lining of your lungs and displace all of the oxygen within them. I did not know that. That is pretty weird.
And that sounds like the most painful 3 minutes of your life.
That's how Han Solo died or no, he didn't die, but he got like frozen solid using liquid nitrogen. So I can imagine if you drank that, it would probably feel kind of cool for a little bit, and then after a while, you die.
This is maybe stupid to say, but I feel like let's say it's negative 10 degrees outside and you're breathing in that air. Would it not freeze the liquids inside of you? If you're constantly breathing it in, because water freezes at 32 degrees. If you're breathing in 0 degrees, why doesn't that freeze your mouth? I feel like it should. I don't know.
Gotta ask an Eskimo.
Next up, you would die in 8 minutes if you drink water from the Dead Sea.
What?
Which is 9.6 times saltier than the actual sea. Your larynx would inflate and you'd suffocate to death.
I don't
And
even
your
know
mouth
what
would
a
be so dry
larynx
too.
is.
Dude, the entire 8 minutes, imagine, like, just your entire mouth. It would be like eating 18 million of those saltine crackers.
Yeah, I feel like the problem with, well, there's a lot of problems with salt water, but the thing when you drink it, it's going to make you even thirstier because salt absorbs the water. So then you're going to drink more of it, then you're going to get thirstier, then eventually you're going to like SpongeBob in the episode where he's in Sandy's house.
Is anybody else questioning how they figured out this information? Has science gone too far? Did they test these out on people? How did they figure it out?
That's what I'm assuming.
We did watch a different video that was like worst experiments on humans, and it was much worse than this.
Jack, remember that one time we reacted to one of these and you were testing every single one?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
What happened to that? Why are you testing these ones?
Oh yeah, this is liquid nitrogen, guys. Let's see if I can
No, it's
survive.
not. No, it's not. It's not. He's kidding. Don't,
Tasty, guys.
don't drink liquid nitrogen. You'll die in about 3 minutes.
If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are drinking water. And if you do, leave a like on today's video.
Next up, we have snake venom. Guys, how long do you think it would take to die from snake venom? It's blurred right now. They can't see. They can't see. Guys, comment down below. But the answer will be revealed in 3, 2, 1. Boom! 10 minutes! 10 minutes. No one knew that. I knew that, though. 10 minutes. And the thing is, though, it depends on the snake. If it's a rattlesnake or if it's a king cobra, 10 minutes is realistic. Some other snakes, though, you could probably last a little bit longer.
Does anybody know that's watching today's video which rock star drank small amounts of snake venom for 30 years to develop an immunity? Because what? What?
I would assume
Why?
it was like Ozzy Osbourne.
No. Why? Why are we doing this, guys? Why? I don't care if you're a rock star. I don't care if you're a freaking doctor. Why are we doing this? That's a bad idea, guys. That's like, that's a bad idea.
It could have been somebody from Australia because there's a lot of snakes in Australia. So maybe it's an Australian rock star and they were genius because they probably got bit when they were a little boy and they almost died.
The only person that should probably do that needs a snake venom immunity was Steve Irwin. Okay, that's the only guy that
crazy.
ever in the history of the universe could have done that, and I would have been like,
Exactly.
okay, that makes sense that he's doing that because he handled animals all of the time. Normal people should not do this. If you're playing the guitar, do not drink venom.
It would be such a cool party trick, though. It'd be like, look at this venomous snake.
Exactly,
Look at it biting
exactly.
me. Oh my gosh, I'm the flipping
You don't
Hulk.
get it, Jack. You are so
I guess
uncool. You're so uncool.
Girls would
Yeah,
think that's
Jack.
cool. Girls would think that's pretty
that's
cool.
like
I
the
gotta
coolest thing
admit.
ever to be immune to snake venom. That's so cool.
That's why I drink a tiny amount of urine every day.
That's just a lie. That is a lie, guys.
just a
Don't
little
do that.
drip, just a little drip.
Adam
And
is
I'm
lying.
gonna
Don't
Don't
believe anything Adam says, guys. Really, truly.
I have so much urine immunity. I'm gonna live forever.
Next up, guys, if you drank battery acid for 20 minutes, you would die because it is corrosive. It's not good for you.
I think.
Hence the word
I was
acid.
gonna say any liquid that has acid in the name, I'd probably veer away from.
It could be banana acid. It could be Alec Mom
I knew that was,
acid.
I
I'm
don't know
not
how I
drinking
knew that
it.
was coming. I knew it was coming though.
Everybody has acid, Alec. It's in your tummy.
What about butt acid?
Unbelievable. We're moving on. Next up, we have liquid mercury. To be honest, you survived a lot longer than I thought. 45 minutes ain't bad. 45 minutes after drinking mercury.
I guess that's because it like maybe is in your gut for 45 minutes before it reaches your kidney. And then as soon as it reaches your kidney's probably like, nah, we can't do
GG.
this. Nah, we've done alcohol, we've done urine, but we cannot do liquid mercury.
Yeah, I think
that's what
that
Adam's
there's
kidney would be
mercury
saying.
in a lot of fish. So people who eat a ton of fish get mercury poisoning. So, but I guess if you
I had
drink
fish
that,
yesterday.
well, check your kidneys.
But I didn't drink it, I chewed it, so I'm good.
Right.
Yeah, you're probably fine. Next up, you would only survive 1 hour if you drank water from the Lake Laguna Saliente.
Caliente in Spanish means hot, so I'm guessing it's like kind of like Old Faithful, like the geyser, where it's like a hot spring and
Well-
it's very hot and it's
Whoa.
acidic and sulfuric and stuff like
It's crazy
that.
that you say that because the description literally says that the lake is extremely acidic. So I wonder where you got that.
I wonder how you got that.
from, Jack.
Good info, Jack. You're a genius.
Next up, 6 hours you would have to drink gasoline in order to die. So you can do it for 5 hours.
What?
You can do 5 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, and you're going to be fine.
It's gonna sound-
However, 6 hours, you're cooked.
This is gonna sound weird, but I have always wondered what gasoline tasted like because it smells great. Every time I go to a gas station, I'm like, oh, that's nice. And normally things
I
that
like I feel seen.
normally
I
things
like I
that
feel
smell
heard.
good taste good too.
No way you guys actually like the smell of gasoline.
On my
do.
mama, on my
I like
daddy,
the smell.
on my uncle,
No,
on
no.
auntie.
Gasoline, cut grass, nail polish. Like, they all kind of smell pretty good. Pretty
Sharpies,
good.
yes.
Do they taste good? No.
What are you guys talking about?
No, I don't know.
Have
I never
licked
tried
a
it.
Sharpie? Yes, I have licked a Sharpie. Is it good? No. Does it stain your tongue? Not as much as you think.
I like the smell of mildew.
Is that like your grandma's name?
What the heck, bro? What do you like the
I
smell
thought
of
we were
Margaret
saying-
too?
I thought we were saying stuff that we like the smell of.
Do you like Bethel Beavers? Yeah, you like how she smells?
Okay, next up, you would die in 12 hours if you drank hydrochloric acid. Boom.
Where does that come from? Where
Anything
do you get
acid,
the acid?
obviously don't drink it. Don't drink it.
Where would you even get that? Like, do they sell that at CVS?
No, dude, that's in like chemistry. Like in our chemistry class, we used hydrochloric acid. Do you not remember?
No, I do. I'm just thinking, right? So, like, I'm in chemistry class, right? I would need to drink 12 hours straight. Like, I would have to drink through an entire school day.
Are you dumb?
You don't
It's
understand.
saying
Oh
if
my
you
God,
drink,
you-
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
drink a
you
tiny
are dumb.
cup,
Oh my God,
you would
I
die
can't
in
believe
12
you
hours.
did this
Not
like
if
all
you
the
drink
time.
for
Are you
12 hours.
serious?
No.
That's saying if you drink like a whole time, if you die in 12 hours, you won't drink. If you drink anything for 12 hours, you die. You can't even drink water for 12 hours without dying. What are you? Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Read the title, guys. How long would you survive drinking only?
Yeah, that's saying that's all you drink, during that 12 hours.
Yeah, over
If you
12
drink more
hours,
sipping
I'm
hydrochloric
gonna get
acid, you would die in 12
thirsty.
hours.
What am I, a little boy? What am I gonna have?
But it's
one
not like you
singular
have to
cup
chug it
of
for 12
acid?
hours.
No.
That's what it's saying. You drink like one cup
Drink
of
bleach,
acid and
Jack.
die
Drink
in 12
bleach.
hours.
Where does it say
No,
one cup? Where does it say one cup? Show me where it says one cup.
It's
If you show me
assumed,
where it says one
assumed.
cup,
Well, obviously
I
not
will
drinking
say
for
you're
12
right.
hours straight.
Or over the course of 12 hours, I'm gonna have more than a cup, Alec. I am a big growing boy, so I'm gonna have at least 5. Over the
You're
course of
gonna
a
be in
day,
so
I
much
drink a
pain.
gallon
What are you
of
talking
water.
about?
Anyway, going back to things that smell good that you might also want to taste. Next up is perfume. Yeah.
So wait, what you're saying right now, if I, let's say, I just sprayed my mouth with perfume, like let's say five squirts, and then I didn't drink anything for 16 hours, you're telling me I'm gonna die?
No, it's
oh my
assuming
gosh,
you drink like a
dude.
good amount.
Like, we're talking about like this
How
size.
much?
This size right
I
here.
can survive that easy.
The
Wait.
entire bottle of perfume.
Sorry to move
I could
on
do that.
so
I would
quick,
be
but the
dead.
next one's crazy to me. You die in 20 hours if you drink mouthwash? Like,
my gosh.
That's everyone. You're always so close to drinking mouthwash. Every time you put it in your mouth, you're one gulp away. I
You
didn't
have to
realize.
drink,
Wait,
like, a lot
what
of
is in
mouthwash.
mouthwash? What is in it? There's no way. Nah, there's no way.
Also, too, I swallow mouthwash every time that I use
no,
it,
you
and
don't.
I'm still here.
No, you don't. Actually,
Well, how are you gonna get
No,
your
you don't.
your throat?
you just.
You gargle.
Yeah, but then that only gets like a little bit. If you swallow your mouthwash, you get the full track.
Then you're good. That's all.
Good demonstration,
Thank you.
Alec.
I've swallowed mouthwash before. What's this one that starts with a B? That one is spicy.
Listerine.
Listerine.
Bleach.
Next up, guys, if you spent an entire day drinking boiling hot water, you may die.
Okay, you're getting this all wrong again. It literally says just one gulp can cause a thermal injury in the lining of the throat and the esophagus.
Yeah, I feel like one little splash of that, and I'm probably gonna end up in the hospital.
I think we'll be fine. Because think about it. We eat foods that are crazy hot, and yes, it burns our mouth, but we still eat it. Why
but
can't
it's
we
not
drink
boiling,
it?
Alec.
It's not boiling.
Boiling
dummy.
is 300 degrees.
Did you see the video of the girl from McDonald's when she got her coffee order that was near boiling and she didn't like the order, so she threw the cup of coffee onto the lady and her skin melted?
Nah.
Have you seen that video? Yes.
Oh my God. Wait, she might have been a witch.
So imagine that, but in the inside of your throat, guzzling.
And then you drink it for the whole day. Like, that's a crazy thing to do,
Nah,
guys.
he's rage baiting now. You're rage baiting.
Yeah, he's rage baiting.
You're rage baiting
Guys,
me.
you guys don't understand this video. If you guys spent 1.5 days drinking water from the Lake Natron, you would die.
Why is it red? It's red.
Bacteria.
It's crimson red.
There's
Bacteria.
so much
Alec.
bacteria that it's red, but I thought bacteria was like green.
It's called red tide. It happens in oceans too.
People go there and they cut themselves and sacrifice
Nope.
themselves.
Nope. Once again, no, they do not do that.
I said it earlier in this video. I don't believe a single word Adam says. Seriously, not one. Next up, toothpaste. And this is a true story. I didn't want to mention it all day, but I'm 95% sure Adam did not brush his teeth today. I'm actually certain. I spent all day with him and his breath stinks so bad.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not even kidding. It actually stinks so bad.
But Adam, that's actually smart because you could die if you eat 33 tubes of toothpaste.
I told you it stinks.
I'm saving my life. I'm saving my life, Alec. I'm out here saving my life.
It's a weird situation because like I smell his breath and I'm like, oh man, he really needs to brush his teeth, but it's so awkward to say because I know if I say it, then he's gonna get annoyed at me like, dude, really grow up. But it's like, no, it's gross. Brush your teeth. It's disgusting. It is gross. But like, I don't want to say it because it's like.
Adam, you could do it all you want for 1 day straight, but as soon as you hit 2 days,
just
you
don't
gotta start
eat
thinking
it.
about
Just don't eat
what's
it.
gonna happen.
I'm concerned about my
Adam,
life.
you don't have to swallow everything that enters your mouth, okay?
I'm saving my life.
You can spit it out. Just spit it out.
Next up, in 2.5 days, you would die if you only drank soy sauce.
Wow.
This is a common thing in Asia. They call it a phenomenon.
I don't know why, but I used to call my dog that died, a couple years ago.
Asia?
No, I used to call her soy sauce. My whole family did. I don't know why. Fun fact.
Maybe there's like a funny story that, I'll text your mom about it. Next up, guys, 3 days is how long it would take from drinking water from the Citarum River.
What is up with all of these bodies of waters in our world that just kill you if you drink it? That seems so counterintuitive. The point of water is for life, but they kill you.
Sometimes water can be a festing ground for bacteria, or they can have salt or other diseases that you do not want to drink. You do not want to drink water in the wild, guys. You want to make sure it's boiled. You want to make sure that it's filtered because there could be bad stuff in there that you can't even see with your eyeballs.
Next up, you would only survive 9 days if you drank swimming pool water, which I actually did this recently by accident.
For 9 days?
What?
Well, not for 9 days, but I read this thing online that if you have cold hands while you're working out, it helps your workout. So I took, there was an ice bath, and I took a scoop of water in my cup, and I was holding it to cool my hands, and I forgot that I filled it up, and I drank a lot of it. I drank like 3 gulps before I realized it had the chlorine in it. It was really bad. I drank like half of the bottle.
Did you have like violent poops?
It was not good. My stomach was boiling.
Goodness, wait,
So if I did that,
Wait, how many days ago was this?
Ew.
It was like 2 days ago.
That's
you got
gross.
a week to live, my friend.
I'm counting down the days. I got 7 more days.
Make sure you drink nothing else.
I've only been drinking that. It actually tastes pretty good.
Oh, wait, next up is maple syrup. What? I love maple syrup. Apparently you would die in 10 days if that is the only thing that you drank. Gosh dang it. Well, to be honest with you, I didn't even think that was a liquid. It's, well, a syrup. So I didn't realize that even counted.
Yeah, that some of these things are kind of weird because if you go back to the beginning of the video, the first rule was that you can't eat any food. So this is assuming that you're surviving on maple syrup for 10 days. But you could only survive without water for like, what, 7 days?
I think less.
No, you can do that for more.
Without water.
Somebody tell me the actual answer.
Without
Yeah,
water.
without water, I thought it was like
without
3-4
water.
days, I think. Without food, you could maybe last like 3 weeks to a month, maybe a little over a month
Yeah.
if you're like hibernated.
There was a documentary. Someone survived 365 days with just water.
Yeah, he was like 500 pounds though, so he had a lot of calories to eat up.
He was pretty big.
Probably lost it all. But yeah, so what I'm saying is that this is assuming that the only thing that you're consuming is maple syrup for 10 days.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense when you think about it like that. Like it's not going to poison you. You're just going to lose all your nutrients, and then you're not going to have
It's
enough
too
water in your
sugary, Jack.
system.
You're gonna get the diabetes.
Okay. Next up, guys, you could survive 3.1 weeks drinking only your urine.
Whoa!
And it technically has more calories than water since your body is not max efficient, so it can't absorb all of the nutrients. So you can drink your
That's
urine.
actually pretty good.
If you're in a pinch.
Why do you think I've been training, boys?
That's actually
Little
way
sips
more than
every
I
day,
thought.
little
I
sips.
thought like drinking your urine was like super poisonous to you.
No.
But no.
It
Why
is.
do you
It's-
think people-
it's toxic to you? Because a lot of
Yeah.
people, when they drink their urine, will throw it up. So
Yeah.
it's kind of
You
counterintuitive
seem to
because
know
not
a little
only
bit
are
too
you
much
throwing up
about
the
this.
urine, you throw up other good stuff in your body.
Adam is way too eager to talk about drinking urine. Adam, you have the floor.
Well, I said earlier I was taking little sips every day.
Don't believe
to
a
get
word
my
he
body
says.
accustomed.
Do not believe a word.
That's if I was stranded in the wilderness and you guys try to drink your own pee, you'd throw it up. But me, I'd be able to keep it all down. I'd be able to survive for 3.1 weeks. And then I'd
what?
eat your body fat. I'd eat you. I'd survive off Alec for weeks.
We're gonna call you Turd Urine Boy because if you're drinking your urine, you might as well eat your turds.
You won't call me nothing. You'll be dead. I'm the king urine.
Next up, we have black tea. Apparently, you only survive 3.5 weeks drinking tea, but I don't know why. Like, I feel like that's not bad. What's so bad about drinking black tea? There's a lot of water in there, and then you just put tea.
I mean, yeah, at this point, I feel like we're getting to the point where, like you said, you can only survive for like a month without food, right?
Oh, yeah. So the description says it has no calories. That's why. So it's not necessarily that black tea is toxic to you, but it doesn't offer any nutritional value to where your body would be able to maintain itself. But next up is cow's milk, which you survive a little bit longer with because it does have nutrition in it. It has fats, it has protein, it's got some
Calcium.
stuff. Yeah, it's got some stuff in there that you can actually survive on.
Your nails would be glowing, but your sodium levels would be too low, and you would die from hyponatremia.
Yeah, the next one is disgusting, actually. Probably the grossest one, I think, so far. You can survive 1.4 months drinking only fresh blood.
I'm gonna cut you off right there, Adam, because I have a feeling you're gonna say some weird stuff, so let's just move on to
He
the
was
next
making
thing.
that face that something weird was about to come out.
Vampire.
I thought he was going to talk about how he's been bloodletting.
Next up, you would survive only 2 months if you only drank energy drinks. You'd likely experience a caffeine overdose and die from a heart attack.
Guys, this might be a problem for us.
This is a wake-up call.
Wait,
for,
Adam, do you want to show your order, your last Amazon order?
I'm just gonna pop up on the screen. I'll send it to the editor. Boom. That's 142 cans of energy drinks.
I walked into the kitchen.
you?
Dude, I walked into the kitchen yesterday. There was a stack from the table all the way to the ceiling of energy drinks. I'm not even kidding.
It was a bulk
He
buy.
just stacked it all the way up, and it was all different types too. It was
for the
G
discount.
Fuel.
Is
it
that
was,
why you're twitching, Adam?
I only had 3 cans today. What are you talking
I
about?
think the only way the three of us will stop drinking energy drinks is once one of us dies from it. Once one of us dies, we're like, all right.
I stopped like a year ago. I haven't had
that's
an energy
true.
drink in forever.
That's true. Jack got cancer, so he stopped.
I drink coffee.
Yeah, maybe I should get back
Is that
on
still
the
an energy
caffeine
drink?
call.
Is that considered an energy
Oh yeah,
drink?
it definitely is. It's caffeine.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, I mean that's what it says. It says you die from a caffeine overdose. So really,
we'd survive longer energy drinks than we would with black tea, Alex. So that's
That's a
actually
good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have more.
With sodium.
There's sodium in there. There's sugars in there. There's vitamin
many-
B, right? There's
lots of
B12.
fun sugars. I'll never stop. You can't make me stop. You can't make me. I'm gonna crack one open right after this.
Yeah, on day 10, Adam's gonna be going absolutely berserk if that's the only thing he's drinking.
I've been running my own experiment, and you can survive way longer than 2 months. I've been running off caffeine for the past 3 years.
He's on an energy drink cleanse.
next up, this one's crazy. You can only survive 3 months if you only drink Coke. That's a problem.
How is that crazy?
Well, because I know
that's longer than energy drinks and black
I guess
tea.
that's true. But there's a lot of people that I know that drink pretty much exclusively Coke. One of them is my mom. Mom, if you're watching this, please drink more water, please.
It sounds like she's surviving longer though, just off Coke.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I wonder if people
Yeah.
have done that. Like if somebody has gone on, you know how people do like juice cleanses to clear out their system? Do people do like a soda cleanse where they only drink soda for like a month? Is that a thing?
Alex's mom.
Well, that's not cleansing anything. They just do it because
Yeah,
they
what's
love
the
it.
cleanse?
Yeah, but no, I'm saying like you don't do anything else other than just drink soda.
No, that's not a thing.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe they did that in like Alabama.
Sometimes I do a pizza cleanse. I do a pizza
There's
week.
that one guy on TikTok that drinks like only soda and he drinks like 40 cans a day.
Badlands
I've
chugs.
seen that. I've seen that.
Badlands chugs. He'll chug like
he's crazy.
20 cans all at once. He's a monster.
Where my Mountain Dew?
Next up, it would take 5 months for you to die if you exclusively drank lemonade.
That's pretty good. That's a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out lemons. That's actually
fresh.
a good advertisement to drink
Yes.
more lemonade, to be honest.
They should make advertisements and big posters. You'd last 5 months on us.
Don't let doesn't lemonade have a lot of sugar most of the time? So I feel like for some
Yeah.
lemonades you might die a little bit quicker.
Yeah, maybe if it's like natural lemonade, like actual lemon juice, you'd survive even
Ew, that
longer.
stuff tastes. That's bad. Ew. Have you ever had
Ugh.
lemonade with no sugar? Oh, that'll make your face turn.
The only thing that would make your face turn worse is wine, which if you drank that for 8 months straight, you would die.
You would get in a drunk driving accident before 8 months is up.
Hey,
That'd
sisters.
be an interesting
cheers.
8 months.
Yeah, that is
Gee.
called, ladies and gentlemen, that is called alcoholism.
I'm pretty sure that's what popular MMOs tried. Too soon? I don't know.
I'm more surprised by the fact that you could survive on porridge.
I
for
don't
that
even know
long.
what porridge is, but to
Is that
me,
yogurt?
with the most impressive
essentially oatmeal.
one, but to me, with the most impressive one is smoothies.
Starting with the lightest adult ever recorded was the shortest person on Earth, weighing in at 5.5 kilograms.
I think my right arm
Well, what?
is 5.5 kilograms.
For those of you in the US of A, that is 12 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
How is that actually possible?
There are babies that are born at like 9 pounds.
I think I was a 9-pound baby.
That's a full-grown adult. Wait, how is that possible?
Yeah, I don't know.
The biggest baby ever born was 22 pounds.
Oh my gosh. That's double the
Wow.
size.
Was that like Shaquille O'Neal's kid? Oh my God.
Probably
Dodo.
was Shaquille O'Neal himself. Next up, the fastest swimmer swam at 8.6 kilometers an hour, which he set the world record for the 50-meter freestyle in 20.94 seconds. So that is currently the human limit for how fast you can swim. I'm nowhere close to that.
I thought for sure Michael Phelps would have had that.
Yeah, weird.
8.6 kilometer, that is 5.3 miles per hour.
Next up, the longest tongue is 10.1 centimeters. The world's longest tongue is over 4 inches long.
Where are they measuring that from? Like the base of the mouth, probably?
It's gotta be because your
outward?
tongue goes like all the way down here. It's gotta be like how far it protrudes from your lip. So mine is maybe an inch, maybe. What did
Mine's
what did
maybe
that
like 2
tongue
inches.
do?
It do not be the longest tongue. Comment down below how big your tongue is.
I wish my tongue was longer.
You don't have to do that.
Be like that draft tongue.
Next up, the coldest body temperature actually survived was 13 degrees Celsius. This may not seem that cold, but that was their actual body temperature. And your body temperature is supposed to be 97 to
97.5?
like 99 maybe some people have. And that
Fahrenheit.
is 36 degrees Celsius.
What?
So that is insane that they actually survived that.
Maybe they were trying to do one of those where they freeze them right before they die to try and preserve them, and then like
Wait, that
100
is
years
not
down the
36.
road, they'll unfreeze them.
That is not 36 degrees Fahrenheit.
98 degrees Fahrenheit is 36 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that 13 degrees Celsius is 36 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's
What-
55 degrees Fahrenheit.
55. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cold.
Yeah, that's like literally half of what it's supposed to be.
How did they survive?
Epic.
At 13 centimeters, that is the smallest hole that somebody has ever traveled through.
What?
In a factory accident, a man was pulled through a hole that the size of an iPhone and lived.
That's like an old iPhone, by the way. 13 centimeters is 5 inches.
Yeah,
5
this is a Pro Max, by the way. So this is like
They
bigger than
survi-
normal.
They survived?
Look at my shoulder width. How does my shoulders fit through that?
What
Maybe
the?
maybe it was the world's smallest human from earlier.
like
That's
being-
the only way. That's insane.
That's like being born as an adult person. How the heck does
Well,
that?
it says that they
possible?
lived. It doesn't say that they were still mobile afterwards. They probably broke every single bone in their body fitting through that.
They lived, but maybe they wish they didn't. That sounds very traumatic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely human limit.
Next up, the longest time anybody spent without drinking water was 18 days. The police left a man in a cell without water, and he miraculously survived. That must have been terrible. Oh my goodness.
If it's in America, he probably sued the crap out of them.
I thought that this was going to be one of those situations where like somebody was on a raft in the middle of the ocean and they had no water
Yeah.
whatsoever.
No, because then you just drink or pee.
Well, couldn't this guy drink
But
his pee?
I guess he could drink his
Can't
pee.
you just drink the ocean?
Anybody
too?
could drink
No.
their pee at any point, at any time.
Don't drink the ocean
Elemental
water.
water.
It's so salty that it actually makes you more thirsty.
Yeah.
And then you
It's
die
electrolytes,
quicker.
though.
No, false. Next up, the fastest rower of all time was Joshua Dudley Smith, and he can row 21 kilometers per hour. Let me do the
I have no
translation.
idea how to
That
quantify
is,
that.
That's as fast as I can ride a bike.
13 miles per hour.
You can ride a weight. Are you stupid, Adam? You could, if you really pushed a bike, you could probably get a 20, 25, 30, depending
Oh,
on
yeah,
the type of
downhill,
bike. 30.
Definitely. Yeah, downhill you could reach
Well,
speeds up to
downhill,
like
downhill.
70 if you really
Uphill.
want
But if
to.
it's like a speed bike,
Uphill, I could barely get 10.
let's talk about flat. Obviously, guys.
Who talks about flat?
Yeah, nobody talks
If
about
it's a
flat.
speed
We
bike,
always
Adam,
go
you could
wrong.
really kick that into gear way faster than that.
But I mean, this is pretty fast. I mean,
26 beats per minute is the lowest heart rate ever recorded. That's a human limit. Usually, the average resting heart rate is like somewhere 60 plus.
Yeah. And then females are typically
higher.
higher than males.
what's up with with cyclists often have to wake up at night to cycle just to keep their heart going? What's up with that?
The cyclists are so good at lowering their heart rate that they like it's too low.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, but I guess because when you sleep, that's when your heartbeat like really gets low. That's when it's at its lowest. So maybe that was recorded during the night.
That's insane.
Some dedicated cyclists wake up very early to train before work, but apparently it's a myth that they have to wake up to keep their heart going.
Yeah, that seems
okay.
ridiculous.
That would be insane. That's crazy they can get it that low though.
Next up, we have somebody survived in a coma for 27 years.
That's time travel.
Just imagine waking up in your 20s. That's how old I am. That's kind of scary to think about.
Why does that feel like you just had an epiphany about that?
Well, because I did. I'm thinking about it right now. If I was in that coma, I would wake up and be 54 years old.
Yeah, I wonder when they fell into the coma. 'Cause
crazy.
You would assume that it would probably be, I don't know, when they were like maybe in their, I don't know, late teens, early 20s, and then they woke up, and then, yeah, that would be insane, dude. You're 40,
all your
50.
friends.
Shout
all
out to
your
their family, though, because it's really expensive to keep someone in a coma. And a lot of times, like after, even the first couple of months, like, I don't know, I just heard about it. Because like staying in a hospital is super expensive in general.
What if he had good insurance?
I mean, I guess, dude. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, like, generally, it's expensive to have someone stay in a coma. And for 27 years, how many people were still visiting him, like 5 years later, Like, maybe the first year.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second. I might have found a record that beats it. Edward O'Bara survived 42 years in a coma.
Maybe he was just trying to have the world record. That seems like
What was
a
Bro
personal
doing
vendetta.
in his brain for 42 years? What do you think he was up to?
I don't know, but when you wake up from that has to feel so good. So freaking good.
The first poop after that? Oh my gosh.
Imagine
I wonder-
eating after that. Oh my god.
I wonder if they're all there mentally, though. Because if they're almost, since they're so immobile for so long, I wonder if their body naturally just deteriorates.
And like,
Maybe
would you
people work him out for them?
Yeah, I think that you're supposed to like, I don't know, like have people come in and like do stuff and like rub your arms and stuff from the movies that I've seen.
Get the joints loose a little
Yeah,
bit.
right. Keep them,
maybe put some dumbbells on.
keep them mobile. Keep them mobile. Keep them fresh.
them
You
going.
don't
That's
want
not
to be a
gonna
vegetable
work,
after
bro.
you get up. Maybe you wake up and somebody
Keep
has
them
you
going.
jacked, brother. You wake up like Dwayne The Rock freaking Johnson.
Oh yeah. Wait, put me in a coma.
I wonder, would you
put you in a
tell
coma.
somebody your dream, like your 27-year dream that you had?
What if you lived an entire life, the 42 years, in like a dream state?
What if
and
we're
you
all
woke
in a
up like,
coma right
Where's
now?
Patricia?
We could all be in a coma right now, guys, and this is our
Wait, for
dream.
real? Wait, you actually think so?
Could be. Yeah, I do. Next up, Usain Bolt has the next record, which is a top speed of running at 43.5 kilometers per hour, which is the same as 27 miles per hour. Adam,
I'm
can you
actually
ride a bike
faster
that
than
fast?
I could beat that right now.
I'm actually
I can beat
faster
right
than that.
now.
Ready? Here, I'm going
I
to run
can
to
beat
that door and I'm going to come back. Ready?
All right, go. Ready, go.
Did it.
No way.
You guys didn't even see
No,
it, did you?
that was AI or
touched that door.
something.
I touched that
There's
door.
no
Wait.
way. There's no way.
Okay, I'll try.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna run to that door and
Do
back.
it.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Time.
Slow. That was probably
Yeah, that was
five,
way
5
slower.
miles per hour. Mine was at least 40.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, he got
It's
you,
all
bro.
right. It's all good, bro. Next up, fastest acceleration ever recorded by mankind is 46.2 G's of acceleration. That was for a split second. Somebody survived that in a USAF. He was an officer and he weighed 3.5 tons.
USAA.
I don't know if I said that right, but that sounds really good.
I really understand what that means.
Yeah. What? 46.5 degrees Celsius is the hottest body temperature that has ever survived.
I think that's
And it was-
which in Fahrenheit.
I think that's your mom. I think she got that record.
I was gonna
Bang! Layup! Bobslaying dunk! Good job!
I think it's Alex's dad.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, you
Plot
would
twist.
need immediate care if your body went that high.
What even is that in Fahrenheit?
Let me check.
120 degrees?
46.
More than that, I think.
115.
Dang, I was close.
That should not be possible.
They get to take off school at least.
Oh my god, dude. This next person has the biggest dogs in the world. 47 centimeter feet. Holy cow. I think Shaq had like a 22 size foot. I don't know.
So the largest foot, they had a roughly 26 US size foot for shoes.
Yep.
A size 26. Wow.
Yeah. Custom-made
large.
shoes were required for this.
Dang.
And you
That's
know what they
almost
say about
3
big
times
feet,
the size
right?
of Alex.
Big shoes.
Big personality.
Next up, 50 days was the longest fast, which means that you don't have any food, which is actually not
That's cap.
true, I don't think, because I watched this documentary where somebody fasted for over a year, 365 days.
Yeah, I saw that too. But the guy was like 600 pounds or something. So his
Yeah.
body was just
Still
eating
counts,
itself.
though.
But yeah, no, it definitely counts.
Yeah, is that the
He was
person
living
that
off of
dropped
himself.
from 456 pounds to 180 pounds?
Probably, yeah.
He survived by
he had so much
consuming
stored food.
tea, coffee, water, yeast, and vitamins.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they don't count it because he had yeast or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Either way, you
I was-
could
I
fast for a
count.
very long time. As long as you have like liquids, you could not eat for a very long time.
Yeah. It really depends on like how much body fat you got on you, because fat is really just stored energy that your body's storing for a later time. So
Yeah.
How long do you think that we could survive without food? I could
Well,
probably.
it differs.
Stop looking at me.
Differs a lot
Stop
between the
looking at
three of
me,
us.
bro.
I could probably go 30 days. I would be
Okay, 30
decrepit
days,
after.
yeah.
Like that's when I would be like on my
30
deathbed.
days is a lot.
30 days is a
is a
long
lot.
time.
Like if I had to, like borderline, I'm dead after 30 days. But I still make it. 'Cause
I was
I'm
gonna
jacked.
say 30 days for me.
That's what I was gonna say for me.
Wow, guys.
But
we're
I
not
also
all the
don't. I
same
mean,
weight.
I don't really know. Yeah.
I don't know if our BMIs are all the same.
I think Jack would be less. I think yours would be like 20 days.
Wow, I gotta start eating more.
I think Alec could probably creep up to 40.
Okay. I do have a meat lovers pizza on the
This is
way
just
for
a
that
guess.
reason. You never know. You never know. There could be a zombie apocalypse any day. I'm just preparing for the worst.
20,000 likes and we'll test it out. Next up, somebody had 52 surgeries done, the most cosmetic procedures of all time, and that is a lot of money. That is a lot because each one probably costs a couple $1,000s, maybe.
probably
Times that by
Kylie
52.
Jenner.
No, I actually think I know who it is. It's this guy that has gotten a lot of cosmetic surgery done. I don't know about
You don't
52.
say.
No, but
Charles?
No, I forget where I saw him. It was like on one of those those Bravo shows, like My Weird Addiction, and his addiction was getting cosmetic surgery.
He didn't even
It's a
care
very
what surgery it
weird
was. He
addiction.
just enjoyed the process of it.
Yeah, seriously.
I want to look
yeah.
like a dog.
And the doctors just kept doing it. At that point, you gotta maybe as a doctor, you're like, maybe you don't need the 50-second one.
Nah,
There,
it's
Jimmy.
all about the money,
Nah,
bro.
it's that money, that guapo.
They're probably telling him that he
goo-goo.
needs to do another one.
Yeah. All right. Shortest adult is coming in at 54 centimeters.
This is the guy that
And
we
they
saw in the
lived to
beginning.
75.
This is the guy we saw in the beginning.
It has
He's
to
the
be.
he was the lightest and the shortest.
No,
That's
the
what
person the person in the beginning used to be the shortest. They said, but this person took their spot as a
So this guy was
shortest.
short and chunky because he wasn't the lightest. He was a little
Seems
chunkster.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
how he was able to
a-
live longer.
Something called a primordial dwarf. He worked as a farmer and a weaver.
How tall is 54 centimeters?
1 foot 9 inches.
Sorry, I shouldn't lie.
That's like my arm.
I could
right?
literally like the bull could be on my shoulder right now, like this. He'd be this big.
Dude, don't do that to him.
That's actually crazy.
He'd be chilling on my
He'd
shoulder.
actually be way shorter because his legs would be dangling, like his butt would be on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So he'd really be like
He'd be like this.
He'd be like this.
I think my head is my head's like a foot.
I can't even
so-
imagine being that tiny.
That'd be awesome.
Wow, that's insane. And he lived to be 72. That's impressive.
75.
Dang.
The next one though, I literally don't believe, or like there must have been something. I don't know what happened here, but apparently somebody survived underwater for 60 hours. What is? That's not possible. And
No. It says in a capsized boat
Yeah.
though, because there was probably an air pocket.
yeah, but that
That's so
doesn't. That's
weird.
not underwater though. That's just
Yeah,
on
what?
water.
That shouldn't count.
No, they're underwater.
No, they're not. They're swimming.
Yes,
they're
they are.
No, they're not.
submerged. They're not like fully underwater.
That's
Their
like saying
heads
I survived in the
air.
ocean. Yeah, it's the same thing as swimming in water.
I mean,
Like
they were
a submarine
probably
is technically underwater.
Yeah, right. They were probably
So I
running
guess
out of air,
Yeah, but-
in the capsized boat, but
That's
still had
a
it.
silly one. That's a silly one.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
yeah.
so crazy that happened. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Whoa,
it's a
whoa,
silly
whoa,
one.
whoa.
No, Harrison, if you're watching this video, bro, come on, get your game up, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, you coward.
I'm gonna take this next. I'm gonna take this next one. 69 kids.
You're gonna take them? Where?
No.
You're gonna take this next one. 69 kids. Yeah.
These are the most children born to a couple. The father of these children went on to have 18 more children with a second wife. So
18
that totals
more?
up to be
What?
87 kids total.
Wait, so
Wait, so that means 69 were with the one?
Yes!
With the one
Yes!
person? That means
There's
that,
no way.
how's it- they had to average how many twins?
they must have had
I thought-
twins like 50 times.
Yeah, or triplets or
Not actually, but
quadruplets even?
that can't be real.
It was a Russian peasant.
A prank?
Yeah, 69 children. Okay, this is
What?
okay. It's
What?
in the 1700s, from 1725 to 1765. She allegedly had 27 pregnancies, 16 twins, 7 triplets, and 4 quadruplets.
What do they even do with that many kids? At one point, they're like, enough's enough.
I don't know, start a rock band?
They're literally building their own army.
How do you
Start a
even
farm?
feed that many people?
That's actually insane that they stopped at 69.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of work. But then I guess like they would probably take care of each other. Like when the first ones grew up, they probably would take care of the other ones and just do that.
At this point, if they didn't stop multiplying at that rate, that could be the entire population of America.
And what's up with him going on to have 18 more? What was bro doing?
He's a dog. Bro's a dog.
After 69, he didn't think, maybe my old age, I just maybe stop. I pumped the brakes. He's like, nope, gotta have the world record, baby.
He doesn't even have to do much.
74 pints. That is the most alcohol consumed by Andre the Giant. 119 standard 12-ounce beers. How did bro live? That's a lot
he
of
was
villagers.
huge.
Were people counting out loud? And then I would have got bored if I was counting out loud after like.
Well,
80.
Andre the Giant is enormous. He was a wrestler, a WWE wrestler.
Yeah, he's a beast. It happened in a
He drank
Pennsylvania
119
hotel
beers.
bar.
We're in Pennsylvania.
I wonder what happened. Maybe he just like divorced his wife or something, was going through it, and was like, I'm going to bang out
maybe he just got
120
married.
beers.
Could be.
Next up, the largest burned area survived is 96%. That's crazy. The only places that were not burned on this person were the soles of their feet and the top of their head. So literally from their toes to their forehead was just burnt by fire.
Oh, that stinks. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
That's awful. That's terrible.
Yeah. Next up, the fastest reaction time of anyone to ever exist is 100 milliseconds. Sprinters regularly test their reaction times, and less than 0.1 is deemed impossible. So this person had impossible reflexes. Don't like NASCAR and F1 drivers have really good reaction times?
They do, yeah. I didn't realize sprinters
So do
were
I.
so good.
Yeah, why do they have
Yeah,
to be
because
so good?
they have to go. They do because the gunshot.
No, I
they
get
have to
it, but I
react
never
to
thought
get-
about that before.
So the average is 0.25 seconds, but the fastest is 0.1 second.
I kind of want to do a reaction test real quick.
Ready?
Now! Oh my god.
Nice.
Did I do it?
That was good.
Did I win?
That was good.
I feel like I did pretty good.
No, you failed. Alec passed.
Dang
You really good.
I said it like as you said it. I just had a feeling. I wasn't even a reaction. I was just feeling. That's the next level of reaction is being autonomous.
Right.
Who's ahead?
Bro, can I get Chipotle from the man?
Wait, did I get any?
Beck, bro,
Wait,
Dad
are you
just brought
serious?
Chipotle. Come on.
There's no way that you didn't ask me if I wanted it, right?
Come on, bro.
Adam,
Dad?
are you being serious?
Dad?
Wait,
where's
he's
my
coming down here,
Chipotle?
right? Is he coming downstairs? I don't hear any footsteps at all.
Next up, 122 dB is the loudest shout, which is as loud as an entire jet takeoff.
Yeah, I can beat that. Nah, that didn't even crack 40.
That's not even close. That was awful.
Sorry, guys, that's my bad. So he could, break your eardrums. If this guy, let's call him Jeff. If Jeff screamed right next to your face, your eardrums are cooked.
I think that's called a banshee.
Yeah.
It's kind of a superpower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, the oldest person to ever live was 122 years old, and her name was Jean. I'm pretty sure she's my golf instructor.
Yeah. I was about to say that. Oh, she died.
Yep,
Moment of
Jean
silence,
of
moment of
France. French. A fellow French person, Alec. She
Jean.
lived in Arles, France, her entire life.
Isn't that where your dad met your mom?
Arles?
No.
No, that was in Philly.
Oh.
That's, too much of my family lore.
I know exactly where they met, and I go there once a week. Next up, the fastest speed ever achieved is on the Apollo 10. They reached 39,897 kilometers per hour.
And the scary part is, even though that's absurdly fast, in outer space, that's nothing. It still takes years and years and years and years and years to get really anywhere that's relevant.
Let's see, that is 24,800 miles per hour.
Because there's no friction in space, right?
Yup, Adam.
Friction, anything in motion stays in motion. So you guys can write that one down. Einstein. 43,459 kilometers is the longest distance that can ever be rode. That is the human limit. Someone circumnavigated the globe in a simple boat.
No. What?
They traveled the entire Earth.
They took
Rowing.
row your boat gently down the stream a little too far, guys.
This is the Forrest Gump of
row your
rowing.
boat gently down the world. Circle and circle and circle and circle. Yeah, I would never do that. That guy must have gone literally insane. That's years of being
His
alone in your
forearms,
little
though.
boat.
Imagine that forearms and those back muscles.
Holy moly. What compels people to do that? Wow. Actually, I do have a picture of somebody that did it, if you guys want to see.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the definition of free will. Yep, that looks like he did it.
Dude, he is jacked.
Yep.
He definitely did it. I believe
He
him.
probably did it in 3 days.
Bro arrows flying.
That's the ultimate aura farm.
Next up, the heaviest vehicle to ever be pulled was 99,060 kilograms. The thing was pulled in honor of Canada's 150th birthday. Reverend Kevin Fast pulled a 100-ton truck. Cool. That's the ultimate flex.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Wow, go ahead, Kevin Fast. I wonder if his name was Kevin Slow, and then once he did that, they called him Kevin Fast. Last up, we got 400,000 kilometers is the human limit for the furthest traveled from Earth, which was the crew of Apollo 13. They achieved this milestone at the far side of the moon. I don't think that this is going to be the human limit forever, though.
No, they're talking
it's
about going
definitely not.
back to the moon by 2027. They're talking about going to Mars by 2030. They're talking about going all the way to Uranus by 2047. Since most people are now realizing that video games can actually teach you valuable skills, and you could also make a career playing video games.
Oh yeah, a good chunk of teachers today are also like our age, so a lot of them grow up playing video games. We're becoming unks.
I'm 16, Adam. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, tell that to
Sure,
the
I'm allowed
lawyer.
to be in this call. Next up, 42% of people were taught that bananas grow on trees. What? Do they not? Wait, bananas grow on large herbaceous plants, not trees. Not trees. What? Not my whole life is a lie. What is a herbaceous plant? I've
Whoa!
never.
Bananas don't grow on trees. They grow on large plants.
I need a moment.
Watch data. Oh my gosh, it's actually not a tree.
Mom, bananas don't grow on trees. I know, it's crazy, right?
I don't know if you can say that over the phone. They're probably listening. The CIA is gonna come get you.
The CIA? How far does this go?
Nobody should know that. Let's get off this topic. It's freaking me out. 44% of people were taught that smartphones cause cancer. Jack?
They do emit some radiation, but it's so weak, just like Adam in the gym, that it would never pose any risks to your health.
What side was your cancer on?
This side.
And what side do you hold your phone to when you talk on the phone?
This side.
All the time, every time.
Bro.
Nah, it's a lie, Alec. The teachers tried to tell you that.
Yeah, it's a lie, yeah, dude.
I actually still think about it, especially when you put your phone around like parts of the body that maybe you don't want like the radiation waves to get to. So I'd be thinking about that, but now I don't have to worry anymore.
This is gonna sound weird, but at night, like if I have my phone on my chest and I'm trying to sleep, it feels weird. Like I can almost feel it in my core. I don't know if you guys get that, or maybe I'm weird, or it's all in my head. I don't know, but like I'll just be laying there with my eyes closed, and I can feel it. Like I feel it inside of me.
Everybody point at Alec and call him a freak. Freak!
Freak!
Weirdo!
I think I just have really good senses.
You guys can call him a weirdo by leaving a like on today's video.
Next up, 47% of people were told that the moon has a dark side, which is not true.
Wait, what? But Transformers has a movie literally called The Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, well, that's not true technically.
Wait, why is that not true though? I don't understand.
Because every part of the sun, every part of the moon hits the sun and hits light at certain points in the day.
Yeah, but the other side is the dark side of the moon at that time.
No, people tell you that there's one light side and one dark side. Like, it doesn't change. But what I'm telling you is that it's not true because it rotates. So at any point, every side gets touched by the light at some point.
It's similar to Earth, is what you're saying, that like it's also rotating, so technically there isn't just a dark side and a light side. That all changes.
Yeah.
Wait, but I just looked it up, and apparently there's tidal locking, and that we always see the same side of the moon. So why do we always see the same side of the moon?
The moon is rotating around us, though? Is that why?
It's like it's on, you know. It does.
It's just facing us the whole time. It's kind of like Kobe Bryant back in the NBA. He always would look at his opponents.
Yeah, I guess so.
This next one's actually going to blow my mind because 50% of people were also told this, that houseflies only live for 24 hours, which I believe to be true. But apparently they can live for 25 days?
Not in my house.
Are we sure about that?
I got a chicken, Kevin, and that fly ain't living for more than 24 hours.
That's actually, that I did not know that. I thought that they died at most within a week.
I look at the fly and I say, you fly away, pal, or else you're gonna get it.
Next up, 51% of people were taught that vitamins give you energy.
What kind of vitamins? There's vitamin A, there's vitamin B.
It's like those Flintstone gummies. Like, eat these, they give you energy.
I mean, it's not like they're caffeine where it's like gonna juice you instantly, but they're healthy for you, and a healthy body is a more energized body.
Is there a vitamin F, or does it stop at E?
I have no idea.
I actually don't know.
That sounds right.
The only vitamins I take are the ones from the Flintstones. So I honestly don't know what letter they are.
Do vitamins give you energy? The answer is no. They do not. They are crucial for the body and they help produce energy, but they do not, off of just the vitamins alone, give you energy.
That's what I just said. I said that first.
So they help your body produce energy, but they don't give you energy.
It's, oh my, I said it already. It's not caffeine, where caffeine, bang, you drink it, you're like, ugh. Vitamins, it helps your body be a healthy body, and a healthy body has more energy.
I got it, guys.
It's very simple.
I got it, okay? Alec is saying it all wrong. It's not like caffeine, okay? Caffeine gives you immediate energy, but the vitamins give you the ability to produce energy by enhancing your current systems. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, I get it now. I do. I actually do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do me a favor and go on Google Maps and look up where the closest bridge is. Then drive to it, and then you know what to do.
My phone's cancerous, Alec. I can't do that.
And Jack, while you're at the bridge, I want you to look up because it's probably gonna be raining. And you might think, like 53% of people think that raindrops are tear-shaped, when in fact they are not. They're more like Alec's favorite lunchtime snack, a hamburger bun, or even a bean.
Really?
They're shaped like a hamburger bun?
How did they even test for that? I guess they had like a microscopic slow-mo.
Probably just took a picture, yeah.
That would be really hard to capture though.
Oh, that actually makes sense. Cause like when it's falling, right? There's a lot of air that's pushing it here. So that's it flattens out this bottom side, and then the rest of it is kind of just like an oval.
It looks exactly like a hamburger bun. That's actually really cool.
Kind of does, yeah. That's interesting. I did not realize that. It's kind of like, similarly, people think that a heart is shaped like this. But in reality, it's not.
In the back of my mind now, when it starts to rain, I'm gonna be thinking of hamburgers when I stick out my tongue.
Oh, they did a little animation for the rain. That's cool.
53.6% of people taught you that caffeine dehydrates you, when in fact it does not.
How did they find 0.6% of a person?
What are they? They just polled like
a
1,000
baby?
people.
Oh.
You silly goose.
54% of people taught you that you can only catch chickenpox once, which is not true. 55% of people taught you that touching a toad gives you warts. No, no, no. 56% of people taught you that you should always peel fruit. It doesn't really matter. 57% of people taught you that reading in dim light ruins your eyes. Not true. 58% of people told you that gold is the rarest precious metal, when in fact palladium are rarer than gold.
Yeah, I knew that one. The last couple, I don't know if I believed. Should you be eating the skins of your orange and your banana? Is that something that people do?
No one really does it, but you're taught not to do it. But they actually are the most vitamin dense part of the fruit. They just taste like garbage, so nobody eats it.
They contain many beneficial fiber and vitamins.
Don't fact check me.
It says it right there.
I'm just looking like, should you eat banana peels? And Google is telling me yes. It says you should eat banana peels, but you should prepare them, wash them, and then cook them.
Yes, okay, that's what I was gonna say. It's a very important thing. Don't just tell people to eat the peels, because a lot of the farmers, they spray it with the pesticides, which is why it's become a common thing to throw them out, and they also don't taste that good.
Adam, do you wash your grapes?
Yes.
Do you wash your apples?
Yes.
That's not true. I don't believe you for a second. But
What?
Alec, wait, let me reverse it. Alec, do you wash your blueberries?
No, I don't wash jack, bro. Look at me, I'm fine, bro. I'm literally fine.
Your body's fighting a battle every day.
No wonder you have red hair. That's one of the side effects.
59% of people were taught that sleeping with wet hair causes a cold. The common cold is caused from viruses spreading from person to person, not from cold hair. 60% of people were taught that there's no gravity in space. Gravity is actually a universal force and exists everywhere there is mass. So even you in space have your own gravitational pull. So if me and your mom were in space, we would...
Don't look at me. No, look at the
Don't
camera.
look at me.
So it's like,
We have the same mom.
61% of people were taught that all deserts are hot. There are actually very cold deserts, and I actually know this for a fact, it can snow in some deserts. Isn't that weird?
it actually gets even colder in cold deserts than it does like elsewhere, because of there's like no humidity. There's like not much humidity, so it gets like freezing.
Yeah, but it gets freezing in a lot of places.
But even colder in cold deserts.
Oh wait, hold on. Is Antarctica considered a desert?
Yeah, it's an ice desert.
Whoa, that's where he's going with it.
It's really fun how I can just make things up and say to those things, and they wholeheartedly believe me.
You're like the teachers that lie.
62% of people were taught that you swallow 7 spiders a year. If you actually believe that, you are a big, bad Dumbo.
This one's crazy though. I've heard that multiple times, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like insects and stuff. I was actually grossed out. I used the tape. That's why I taped my mouth shut.
Are you serious? Are you actually serious? That's insane. Or were you also the person? Did you also think that if you did this face, that it would get stuck like that? Did you also think that? You know how your parents would say like, "Oh, if you keep making that face, look at it stuck like that."
This actually makes sense. And when my teachers told me that, I actually believed them. If you think about it, spiders probably crawl on you. You got bed bugs, so it's
don't have bed bugs. No, guys, no, serious PSA. Jack and Adam make up so much stuff about me, it's absurd. It's slander. It's fraudulent. It's kappa-lappa. Like, literally don't believe it.
Let me hop in here, okay? So this might be true that you don't eat spiders in your sleep. However, it is estimated that people unknowingly eat about 1 to 2 pounds of insect parts per year. It ends up in your food. It ends up in different things. It ends up on your fingies. Very, very tiny particles of insects are somehow ending up in your belly.
Maybe in like third world countries, but I'm not eating 2 pounds of insects. There's no way here.
Yes, it gets into the food all the time.
Many bugs are found in processed products such as flour, pasta, and spices. They get into the plants and you don't even notice that it's mixed up into the grains and into the flours.
That's fine by me. More protein.
Next up, 63% of people were taught that shaving makes hair grow back thicker. It may appear darker or thicker because it's cut at a blunt angle, but it's actually not growing back any faster.
Crap!
My teacher never even told me that.
Me and Alec we shaved. It did not grow back thicker.
You guys both shaved at the same time?
Yeah, we shaved our heads, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I didn't know what you were talking
at the same
about.
time. What other scenario did we both shave?
I don't know. That's why I was confused. I was like, hold on. Oh my gosh. Anyway, 64% of people thought that George Washington had wooden teeth. He did have a variety of dentures made of ivory, gold, lead, and the teeth of slaves.
Hold on,
I heard that.
What? Wait,
He just
what?
stole his slaves' teeth.
Wait, what? He had fake dentures? But he had multiple different sets. It's not like he just had like one set that you take out at night like most grandparents do these days. He had like a couple different sets for different occasions.
I think this is how he got sick.
Well, yeah, he went crazy because he had lead dentures, and then he started to go crazy, and then he died from that. I think.
He died from his dentures.
Well, he went crazy, I believe.
I'd go crazy. You don't see me dying.
65% of people were taught that you must wait after eating to swim so that all your food could digest and stuff. But while heavy meals might lead to discomfort, it doesn't actually cause cramping. Wow. Okay, I didn't even know that, to be honest. 65.7% of people were taught that you won't always have a calculator, but we do.
Oh
66%
my God,
of people.
bro.
Yeah.
Teachers literally say that all the time, especially back in the day, bro. They were like, "Oh, you're not gonna know how to do this later in life because you're not gonna have a calculator." I have a phone. Sorry,
Wow.
I get heated over
Jack
this.
really felt deeply about that.
I've heard it so many times from so many different teachers, and I'm thinking to myself, bro, what are you, dumb? You're supposed to be the teacher, and I'm the smart one.
And also, I love math. Like, math was probably my favorite subject, but like, I gotta be honest, throughout all of high school, I don't think we learned anything that is applicable today. Not a single thing.
Teach me how to do my taxes. Come on, teach
Like,
me
why do
something
I have to learn?
useful.
What, I don't even cosine and sine and log and all. Like, what am I do? I don't know what it is anymore. But like, what are we even doing?
I do not care that Sally has 30 apples and Timmy has 20 apples, and then how many apples do they have together? I don't care.
That is applicable because when you're counting how many cereals you have left, you need to know when you eat 50 of them, how many do you have left so that you can save it for later in the day.
You're acting like you're gonna save any.
I'm a grown man. I eat the whole box and I buy another one. I eat that box too.
Exactly. The only math you gotta be doing is subtracting money from your bank account, buying more peanut butter, cereal, and Chipotle. The three essential food groups.
66% of people were taught that dropping a penny can kill somebody. Really? It can't? Even from like the Burj Khalifa?
Air
What if
resistance,
you throw it down?
From the Empire State Building, if you have a bundle of pennies and you just scatter them, you go, that's not killing anyone?
The air resistance will
So it peaks.
Stop it.
It peaks at a maximum velocity because of the air resistance.
Yeah, the air resistance. The way that pennies are shaped, it's gonna be.
But it's metal, bro. Like, that's like saying a bullet, right? Like a bullet, you shoot a bullet and there's air resistance, so it's not gonna penetrate somebody.
If it was shaped like a bullet, then it would be able to pierce through the air faster, so that could do some damage. But since the penny is shaped like this, it's gonna warble and wobble.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy to me. I don't like that because I was taught that. I don't believe it still.
Yeah, but it would probably hurt you, yeah.
It'd probably be like, ding, ow. 67% of people thought that bacteria is bad, but actually, most bacteria is very beneficial for your health.
Guys, take notes about that. So when all these neat freaks, not like they're OCD, making sure everything's spit spot clean, it's actually worse for you to make everything spit spot clean than to just have some bacteria. It's good for the body.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's good to be clean. I wouldn't go outside and eat like a pound of dirt, you know. I don't think that's what.
It builds up the antibodies.
no.
Yes and
yes,
no.
yes. Why do you think so many kids are allergic to everything these days?
Well, next up, 68% of people were taught that tilting your head back will stop nose bleeding. I feel like we've all tested that and proved that that's true, though.
Well, it stops the nosebleed, but the blood goes down into your belly. So I guess it does, but your nose is technically still bleeding.
I just clog my nose. Is that bad to do? Like I just shove a tissue in my nose.
Yeah, you're supposed to stop the bleeding.
But then I feel like blood clots could be a thing, and that's a problem.
No, blood clotting is good. That's what you want. You're trying to stop the blood, which is clotting.
Yeah, but if you have a blood clot like in your system, it can kill you.
Well, if it's like clogging an artery, yeah. But like anytime you have a cut, right, it's clotting immediately. That's why the blood stops, because it's
And then it
thickening up.
scabs.
Yeah, that's the way that it heals. So blood clotting is good. That's a healthy system.
Okay.
69% of people thought that the Sahara is the largest desert, when in fact, I mean, everyone knew this. By everyone, I mean the smartest guy in the room, Alec, knew that the Antarctic desert is the largest desert in the world.
Alec Kirby DeReese is a scientist, boys and girls.
70% of people were taught that stress causes hair to turn gray. Guess that's not true. 71% of people were taught that lightning doesn't strike twice. That is not true.
It does.
72% of people were taught that cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. I was taught that, and then I found out it wasn't true, so then I continue to crack my knuckles all the time.
I love cracking my knuckles. My aunt actually told me that it's a lie that it causes arthritis, because she was doing it a lot, and then I was like, hey, you're gonna get arthritis.
All cracking bones is just releasing little air pockets in between your joints. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's what happens when I fall on your face, too.
And it feels so good though. It feels so nice.
73% of people were taught that the Great Pyramids were built by slaves, but archaeological digs at the site demonstrated that the builders were not slaves. How could they know that?
Aliens.
How could they possibly know that?
It's all about the bone structure.
I personally believe that the great old ancient Egyptians had technology that we don't know about. I don't believe in the whole ropes and pulley system. I think that we just don't even know what they used. And there's no way they use ropes and pulleys. Because we have whole entire like bulldozers and giant crane machines, and they would still have a very hard time building the pyramids today.
Let's see what
Ain't no
ChatGPT
way.
says.
I could get it
How
done in a
were
week.
the pyramids built? Don't you dare lie to me. Jack, buckle up. I'm giving you the real, unsexy, engineering-heavy truth. Not the TikTok aliens did it, bro version. And if anything here sounds off, call me out, but I won't lie to you. The pyramids were built by humans, extremely organized, extremely smart humans, using methods that make sense when you stop and thinking of it as primitive people and start thinking of it as the nation with the strongest engineering and logistics system on Earth at the time. Let me break it down. They didn't use slaves. They used a paid workforce. They quarried limestone blocks nearby, not miles away. The majority of blocks came from local quarries, literally right next to the pyramid, and larger granite blocks. They floated down the Nile. They used water. They used sledges, not wheels. The wheel wasn't common yet for heavy hauling, but sledges were. They poured water on the sand.
No, it's just cat. The quarries, the closest ones, according to what I'm reading, few hundred meters away, while the far ones, such as the Torah quarries, were 15 kilometers away.
Yeah, they used the Nile to get them.
Oh, use the Nile, yeah, to carry thousands and tons of giant limestone.
Yeah, we have that technology today.
And how do they get them to the top of the pyramid?
20 to 40 workers, sledges, ramps.
And then how did they measure everything to the absolute perfect T, to where it lines up to?
They had plumbing lines, right angle grids, water level trenches, stars for north alignment.
No way.
You can look up to the star, you can find the North Star, and you're like, hey, that's north.
I just saw something the other day that turns out there's actually a whole bunch of stuff underneath the pyramids that we just found out existed, and no one's going, and we're not exploring it yet, but it apparently it exists. I think it's all like there's a bunch of dirt in there now, so they have to like excavate it, and Egypt doesn't want to, something like that. But like US wants to, like we want to get in there, we want to know what's down there, what is down there, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to disturb the pyramids.
It's saying that there's a subterranean chamber down there.
See, and no one. Why would we not explore what that is?
Apparently, it started as early construction, and then they changed the plans mid-build, and then they built on top of that because they decided to change the plans.
I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it. I don't think anyone actually knows what happened. It's all theories. Anyway, next up, 74% of people were taught that chocolate causes acne. I was not taught that.
We just switched up so hard.
Yeah, that was a long rant. We gotta keep this moving. 74.3% of people were taught that mice love cheese. What? How do they not like that? That's actually insane. That my whole childhood is a lie. Tom and Jerry, it was not true.
Yep, yeah.
And mouse traps, bro. Every single mouse trap you ever think of is cheese.
In cartoons.
75% of people were taught that water conducts electricity. Technically, it's the minerals inside the water that conduct. Okay. That's
just
the
a
stupidest
technicality.
thing
That's a
ever.
technicality.
76% of people were taught that cavemen lived in caves.
Well, yeah.
That does.
They're literally cavemen. What are they,
Right.
cave liars?
Insane.
The great majority of early humans could not have lived in caves.
Why not? Well, they're just saying that they couldn't have, but why? If I was a caveman, I'd love a good cave. Give me all that.
We're not in the caves. They had to leave the caves to get the stuffs.
Do bears not hibernate in caves? Like what else doesn't live in caves? 77% of people were taught that camels store water in their humps.
Wrong. They store fat in their humps. Fools. Next question.
I'm glad we all knew that.
I didn't know that. I'll hand up. I didn't know that. That's insane.
Oh, me too. I just didn't want to be the only one.
They have a fat. It's extra reserves for long treks.
78% of people were taught that dogs only see in black and white.
Nah, but they don't see like we do. They have only, I think, 2 cones in their eyes, and we have 3 cones.
I have 0 cones. I wish I had an ice cream cone.
Just real quick question. How many x-rays have you had in your life?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's had over 10.
79% of people were taught that x-rays will give you cancer. The amount of radiation you get from an x-ray is very low. But when you have
It
10
still is.
or 15,
Yeah, radiation at the end of the day.
Maybe
you don't
about as
wanna get
low
an
as a
X-ray unless you
phone!
need it.
80% of people were taught that a dozen Europeans defeated the Aztecs. I don't know. I don't know my Aztec history, so I have no idea what that is.
The Aztecs were the people that lived in South America.
No, I know who the Aztecs are. I just don't know their history.
They were like the biggest empire in the South America areas, and then when Christopher Columbus came over, and then he kind of it was like, hey, Spain, we have a lot of gold in this section of the world that we just discovered, so they sent over a lot of people to essentially wipe out the Aztecs and take all the gold.
Well, 80.9% of people were taught that witches were burned. I'm sure some of them were. Accused witches in Salem were hanged, not burned.
What?
It's crazy that they thought that witches were real, by the way. Like, what? People back in the day were crazy.
No, wait. No, this is actually, I actually can't believe some of these. 81% of people were taught that life expectancy used to be 30. I actually thought that. High rates of infant mortality brought down the average, but many lived into their 70s.
I think we learned about this in a different video.
That actually makes sense. Yeah, we did.
I don't remember that at all. That's mind-blowing to me. That is mind-boggling.
That actually makes a lot of sense, because if you think about it, like I'm sure a lot of more women die when they actually gave birth, because there was no such thing as a C-section. Plus, when they gave birth, a lot of the kids today, they need like certain medical things that just weren't around to keep them alive. So a lot of them probably died.
Vaccines today keep the kids alive. You know, you can say what you want about the vaccines, but we didn't have the vaccines back in the day, so a lot of kids would die before the age of 5.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. So I guess the people that lived brought it up. They would have had to live 70, 80.
I'm actually not that old. I thought I was like, if I was born 100 years ago,
You onk.
like being 27, I'd be like ancient, but I'm actually chilling. Let's go. That's a W.
Back in the day, I probably would have been like a blacksmith or something.
Jack the Black.
82% of people were taught that sugar makes children hyper. Numerous studies have failed to establish a link between sugar intake and hyperactivity. That one, that's news to me. News flash. I'm dumb.
84% of people taught you that you only use 10% of your brain, which in fact, scientists believe that we use our entire brain every day.
Well, bro, the movie Limitless taught me that you only use 10% of your brain. If you take the Limitless pill, then you use 100% of your brain, then you become a genius.
Yeah. I still think I only use 10% because there's gotta be something more to my brain.
Well, I think you only use it like at a time, right? You're only using like part of your brain, but you're technically using your whole brain at different points of the day. Alec is using 0% of his brain right now.
Oh yeah, he's gone mute. 85% of
Alec.
people were taught that it's dangerous to hold a sneeze, which is not true. Just let it out. I mean, hold it in, let it out. I don't really care.
But why does it hurt when I hold it in?
Cause you're holding your breath. It's like when you fill up your lungs and you take an extra breath, it hurts a little bit, but it doesn't actually hurt you. It's just a little painful. All right, 86% of people were taught that the sun is yellow when in fact the sun is actually white light, which appears yellowish when viewed from Earth.
That's because of the atmosphere, right?
The atmosphere, is that because it's It's smoke?
That's like people saying, oh, the sky isn't blue. Oh, it's actually just the atmosphere.
It looks yellow to me when I look at it. It looks like yellow, and then it kind of looks black for a second because I'm pretty sure my vision is getting damaged.
That was a bad comparison, Alec.
Really?
87% of people believe that red color angers bulls. In fact, bulls are actually colorblind to the color red. So I guess it's just like the matadors just because they're being goofy with the sheet. And then they're like, oh, look at this idiot. Let me go kill him. I would do the same.
88% of people were taught that humans only have 4 blood types, which I thought was true, but apparently not. There are actually more than 30 different blood group systems.
Whoa. What's the one that's a universal donor? Which one's that? Is that O?
O positive?
It's gotta be O.
It's O something.
Wait, why not AB?
No, it's not AB.
I don't know. I don't know.
It is O. I know it's O.
It is O negative.
O negative. All right.
It's O negative, stupid. How did you not
I
know
knew
that?
it was one of them.
I knew that, and I was testing you.
Adam is positive that it's O negative.
Yeah, AB positive, O negative. 88.5% of people were taught that you need 8 glasses of water a day, which is actually not that true because hydration needs, it varies from person to person.
How much should you drink in a day? Like a gallon?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it depends on like if you're only 100 pounds, like you don't want to be drinking like 2 gallons. That's too much. But if you're 230 or 240 pounds of pure titanium steel like myself, you want to be drinking at least a gallon and a half, maybe even 2 gallons every single day.
So you need apparently 1 ounce of water for every 2 pounds of body weight. So you guys do the math. I'm not doing the math.
It's the same thing with like the nutrients that you put into your system, the amount of pizzas that you eat a week. That's why I'm able to eat 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 pizzas every single week, because I'm massive. 89% of people were taught that the left brain is logical while the right side is creative. 89.5% of people were taught that humans evolved from monkeys. Humans are not descendants of monkeys. We just share a common ancestor with them.
Yeah, that goes way back to 4 million years ago with Lucy.
Isn't there a big gap though? Yeah, there's Lucy, but then there's nothing like before Lucy. Like there's a huge gap in the development of the Homo sapiens. Yes, exactly. So everything is kind of all still kind of speculation.
Yeah, we're guessing based off of our education.
We didn't know jank about jank, I swear. Like, I don't even believe anything. Like, for example, even in the, like, I feel like in the medical field, in 100 years from now, we're gonna look back at what we're doing today and be like, we were idiots. Just like how 100 years ago, like, we were doing trepidation and bloodletting, and we were like, we're idiots. Why would we ever do that? But today, like, we think that we know everything, when I think that we still don't know anything.
Well, Dr. Mike says that he doesn't know a lot, but he just works with the information that he currently has available. And I feel like the best doctors should do that.
That's true. I mean, I'm not saying that doctors or whoever, any field, is not doing their best with the information that they have. I'm just saying, I don't think that we have enough info. And that when, you know, in 100 years, everything is going to change and we're going to look back to today, like these times, and be like,
yeah,
we're idiots.
It's gonna be some sort of AI pill where you just take it and then it just lives inside your system. It scans your body and be like, you need this amount of nutrients today to fulfill all your vitamin intake. It'll communicate right off your phone.
That gives me a hug.
I just want to be like, do you know the movie WALL-E? I want to be like the people on the WALL-E spaceship that are in their like wheelchair things and they're just eating food and they're watching Netflix and they're having a great time.
90% of people were taught that sharks are ruthless man-eaters. Actually, I knew that one wasn't true. I'm sure you guys did too. I think they only eat like 1 human a year. It's really, really little.
Yeah, and it's usually because they think that they're seals because they're like wearing the all-black wetsuits.
They don't even like eating humans. That's why a lot of times they bite them once and like, ew, that's gross. I don't even want to eat this thing. And then they leave them alone.
Trash cans.
90.5% of people were taught that seasons are caused by the distance to the sun. No, that's Earth's tilt. Okay, everyone knows that. These ones are easy. Yeah, these ones are easy. Next. These are supposed to be the tough ones. 91% of people were taught that your grades define your worth. That is true. I think a lot of people, I was taught that. My dad I would get a 99.9% on tests and my dad would be like, where did the 0.1 go? Wha-pam! Wha-pam! Wha-pam!
Isn't that your mom's name?
Yeah.
What would he do to Pam? He whacked
What does he do?
No,
He's
he was
pamming?
No, that was him smacking me with the belt while screaming my mom's name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he has some deep-rooted issues. Wow. You should probably talk to him about that.
But that was probably because you got a C, right? Not a 99?
Yeah, you definitely did not get 99%. Let's be real.
91.5% of people were taught that diamonds are made from coal. I had no one's ever said that to me in my entire life. I've never heard of that.
You never heard that if you like press a diamond, if you like press coals super hard, that it'll turn into a diamond?
I didn't hear. I heard that they're caused from pressure, but not from coals necessarily. I heard the expression like pressure causes diamonds, but I didn't hear pressurizing coal makes diamonds. I never heard that.
Yeah,
My basketball coach told me that during our first playoff game that pressure makes diamonds, and we ended up losing by 25 points.
You guys remained a chunk of coal.
Yeah, we didn't turn into a
44
diamond
zip.
that day.
44 zip zip.
92% of people were taught that Vikings wore horned helmets. The image was popularized by 19th century art and theater. 92.5% of people were taught the 5-second rule, where you drop a piece of pizza on the floor and then you
Skip this
pick it
one.
up.
Skip this one. Skip that one.
This
I don't
one
want
is
to hear
actually
it.
real. So
I don't want to
you
hear
guys
that.
can
I stand by
continually
that. I stand by
do it.
that.
I give it the 5-minute rule. I give it 5 minutes, and if
I
it's
give
still
it 5
there,
days, bro.
I'm good. Well, that's where I draw the line.
I do the 5-year rule.
93% of people were taught that gum stays in your stomach for 7 years. That is such cap. No way anyone actually believed that.
I swallow gum.
93.5% of people were
It's a
told
bad habit.
that Mount Everest is the tallest mountain.
But in the ocean, Mauna
that
Kea
does not
is the
count.
tallest
Come on.
from base to
What?
summit. It's
No,
a
that one
sleeper
I don't
agent
care.
in
That's
the
a
ocean.
stupid one. That doesn't count. It doesn't. It's a mountain.
secret one.
No, they only count the level of the mountain after the sea level. Like Mount Everest, in that case, fine. Mount Everest goes all the way to the core to Earth. You know what I'm saying? And Mount Everest is that's Looney Tunes. That's Barney sauce.
Let me call the Mountain Association and let me give you their number so you can let them have it.
Call them.
I got you.
Just send me his address.
It's a hotline to my number, by the way. I am the Mountain Association. 94% of people were taught that Albert Einstein was a bad student, when in fact he actually was an exceptional student. I don't know who was teaching that.
Yeah, what is this propaganda?
There's actually a book that said that he wasn't the best student, that he actually had some trouble. So I guess that whole book was a lie.
Well, actually, I have heard there are some super smart kids out there, I heard at least, that are too smart for their own good, essentially, to where they're even smarter than the teacher. And it's one of those situations where it's like the teacher will teach something and then he'll be like, oh, well, actually, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably what he was.
I don't know, bro. ChatGPT said that Albert Einstein was bad in school, so...
Yeah, but ChatGPT just says whatever the internet says, and I'm sure there's a lot of internet things that say that.
Hold on, wait, let me check the internet.
What if you reply to ChatGPT, I heard he was a good student? What if ChatGPT goes, oh, actually, I was wrong. That's a good point.
Oh, he just said, no, he wasn't. And the people who say that are either misunderstanding or trying to counter the Einstein failed math myth with the opposite myth. Einstein was extremely smart, but he absolutely was not the perfect student. But he did well in math and physics.
Wow, that's crazy. 94.6% of people were taught that the Wall of China is visible from space. While the Great Wall is vast, it's not uniquely visible. Well, yeah, because it's so thin. That makes a lot of sense. 95% of people were taught that this test won't be too hard.
What?
What? That just confused my brain so much.
Well, teachers say that a lot, right? That's kind of just like a teacher colloquialism where they're just like, yeah, this test won't be too hard. You know, just don't even sweat it. And then it turns out to be like the craziest test of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are my least favorite professors.
It's like
95.1%
the teachers wearing the...
95.1% of people were taught that black holes are like vacuum cleaners. 96% of people were taught that all dinosaurs were huge. 96.8% of people were taught that humans only have 206 bones. 97% of people were taught that watching TV will damage your eyes. Really? It doesn't? That's crazy.
Yeah, no, my eyes are fine. I watch like an excessive amount of TV and my eyes are great. I got 20/20 vision.
What about if you're constantly looking at something close to you? Because my monitors are right in front of me.
It said earlier that that it could cause strain to your eyes, but it does not cause damage.
So why do glasses have blue light protection or whatever for monitors and screens?
No, it's for sleep pattern.
That is why, yes, because blue light will activate something in your brain to keep you awake longer. So it's good for making sure that you get tired.
What? I never heard that before.
Because it's bright, just like looking at the sun, just like it damages your eye. Like looking at something bright for a long time will put strain on your eyes, but it's not like permanently damaging your eyes.
That's
just
crazy.
temporary.
You guys are teaching me so much. Thank you so much.
Write that down.
97.3% of people were taught to never wake up sleepwalkers. You actually should wake them up if they are in danger. Well, obviously, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. 98% of
If
people
they're holding
were
a
taught,
knife? No.
98% of people were
Gotta let it
taught.
happen.
I won't get mad. Just be honest. That is so true. If anyone ever tells you like, oh, I won't get mad, just tell me what happened.
Those are the people that get mad.
That is not true at all.
My mom tells me
when
all the time.
detectives do that when they're trying to elicit some sort of a confession from a bad person, bro. They're like, nah, it's fine. It's fine.
You won't get in trouble.
You won't get in trouble. Just tell me the truth and then I'll help you. I can't help you if you don't help me. And then you're like, yeah, I robbed the 7-Eleven with a chicken nugget. And they're like, gotcha.
Pam!
Yeah.
Oh, if they did that, I would admit to anything.
98.5% of people were taught that the forbidden fruit was an apple, but the Bible never actually specifies what type of fruit it was.
Alec, you thought it was an apple. You mentioned that earlier.
I did, yeah.
Idiot. You're
Well.
so dumb.
It still could be an apple. It still might be.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it's not. It just doesn't say that it is.
Alec,
It's got to be an apple.
So suck on that, Jack!
Alec, I think it was a metaphor, just like the rest of the Bible.
99% of people were taught that cold weather gives you a cold. That is such cap. It's cap. 99.5% of people were taught that you don't need a degree to be successful.
You said don't.
99% of people were taught that you do need a degree to be successful. Wow, that's a big difference there. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on what degree you're getting. I think if you're in the medical field or like becoming a lawyer or any of those types of things, you do need a degree, I think.
Please,
But for
get a degree.
But for something like YouTube, for example, 2 of the 3 of us did not graduate. I'm not gonna raise your hand if you
Comment down below if you want to guess which one of us graduated and which one of us didn't, and which one of us is still thinking about it.
And last but not least, 99.9% of people were taught that dinosaurs are extinct. However, birds are a type of dinosaur, which, they're obviously still alive today. Holy cow.
Dinosaurs?
And also, Adam and Jack's mom still is alive.
80% of people have experienced injection day, which Alec can explain that further.
I don't know if I ever had that, actually. I mean, I've been injected by needles from doctors. I don't remember doing that in school. Did you guys get injected in school?
The only thing I remember about getting injected in school was that you couldn't go to school if you didn't have like certain vaccine. You had to do it because you're in a public school. So that's the only thing that I know of.
Right, but the doctors gave you the vaccines, not like the school nurse. But
I think they had like
I
flu
vaguely
day.
remember that. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Maybe it was so long ago. I'm kind of ung status now, guys. So it's hard to remember like when I was in 2nd grade.
2 in 3 children have a phobia of needles. 1 in 4 never grow out of the fear.
Jack is one of those 4. Jack is one of those
That's
4.
me. I remember like I had to get some sort of vaccine back in the day, probably for like rabies or something. And I was probably 10 years old. And I hid from my doctor under the chair in the room. And I literally was screaming and crying and I was holding on to the seat of the chair, hoping that the doctor couldn't rip it from my grip. And he did.
It's like
and he
it's
got me.
like one of those the horror Roblox games.
He got me good. And now I have a phobia of needles and they make me faint.
66% of people had the experience of getting rejected by a crush. And you say I should take this one as if I've experienced that? Are you kidding? I've never experienced that.
The Beck Bros, me and Jack, the BBs don't get rejected.
Let me tell you, this is true story. Back in middle school, I was him. I was literally the man. I got asked out by girls. Girls asked me out, and I said no. I actually did say no a lot. I probably should have said yes a couple of times, but I said no. I was very mean back then. And also, I was just way too scared to talk to girls in general. That's the reason I didn't ever get rejected, is because I never asked. You can't get rejected if you never try, if you never ask.
That is kind of genius, and I might crochet that on a pillow.
So I'm actually 100% with not being rejected. I've never been rejected in my whole life.
55% of people were shouted at by the head teacher. You must have definitely done something bad for this to happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was me pretty good. I'd have to sit outside the class a couple times for being disruptive.
What did you do? Did you like do a little pull my finger and then you farted?
No, see, I'm just naturally very funny, and so I would make the whole entire class just laugh constantly.
Give me a for instance. Like Adam and I are your classmates in class.
Yeah, say we're in class.
And I'm just chilling.
For instance, our teacher's Mrs. Mackenzie, and she wrote something down on the chalkboard, and I hit her with a
Yo, Alec, you're so funny.
This guy's funny. This guy's funny.
and then I hit Miss Mackenzie with a little, and then she would say, "Alec, out of the class now, immediately."
Get out of my classroom now!
That's exactly right.
I'll meet you in 5 minutes, Al.
Now we're on to something.
50% of people had the experience of breaking a bone in school. Dang, that's 1 out of every 2 people, or 0.5 out of 1. Jack has an experience with this.
Oh, I didn't even realize. My hand's up. I guess I'll volunteer.
Jack has the dumbest story ever. He's such a NPC.
So I will preface this story by saying I am not a morning person. I do not like waking up early. And when I do wake up early, for some reason, my brain doesn't like to wake up. So I'm at like 10% brain capacity in the mornings. Anyway, I was in the cafeteria before you actually go to your homeroom, and it was kind of cold, so I was wearing a hoodie like this. And I was cool, right? So I walked around with my hands in my hoodie like this, just walking around like, hey, what's up? Hey guys. And then I had to go up a flight of stairs in my school. So I'm walking up the stairs and my brain wasn't fully turned on. So my foot didn't lift up about halfway up the staircase, and then I fell forward. And as I'm falling, my hands tried to save me, but they're in my pocket still. So I face planted on the stairs and I broke my nose.
All this nose
See,
talk.
if you sneeze like Adam just did there, that would have lifted you all the way back up.
Like an
Shot
airbender.
right back up.
Reset. I would have done a double tongue backflip if I did that.
My nose was bleeding for like 7 hours straight. Not a good time. Do not recommend that. Don't be cool, kids. Be smart.
Oh, this next one's scary. 46% of students have had a seizure in class, which could be a concussion to their head.
Oh, wait. 46% of people have had seizures. Are you kidding me?
That's almost like 50%.
Dang,
There's no
wait,
way
is that-
that's true.
I wonder if that's recent because like all the people vaping, and then like kids are taking caffeine now. It's not good for them.
Maybe that's like they've seen another student have a seizure in class.
Oh,
But no
okay.
way,
It
50%
has
of
to
the... Yeah, imagine 50% of the kids are having seizures, bro. That's insane.
It's one time within their 18 years in school, and it could be 22 years.
Either way, I've never seen anyone have a seizure.
I think it's probably just like, did it happen in this school? And there's probably one incident of it happening. So then they say, yeah.
Have you guys ever seen a seizure happen live?
I just said no.
You said no in school. I meant in general.
I said I've never seen anyone have a seizure.
I've seen seizures on the telly.
All right, 40% of people did have to dissect an animal in school, which I actually think, I thought would be way higher. I thought everybody had to do that. But now that I'm thinking about it, I never had to do that. So I
never did it either.
I guess it's not that common.
I did it, but it was kind of weird because it was a volunteer base. It was kind of like bring your parent to school day, and then one of the parents was a doctor, a surgeon. So they brought in chicken wings. A surgeon.
Okay.
A surgeon brought in chicken wings, and then we dissected the wings in class, which was weird. And then we were able to take them home and eat them.
Oh, you
cooked it
ate
first,
it,
right?
Whoa, that's actually pretty cool.
38% of people were accused of cheating in class. Did you know that 95% of students confessed to cheating at some point? Almost all of them.
Yeah, everyone, let's be honest, man. Everyone at some point in their career cheats.
Well, yeah.
Not everyone.
Well, not the goody two shoes. But, you know, even like copying somebody's homework, I guess is like cheating, you know, whatever.
Next, 34% of people experienced showering after gym class. Not in cubicles and no privacy. Everyone can see you staying there clothless and cold.
Wait, Jack, what do you mean you wish you were in an all boys high school?
Well, even in middle school, right? We had phys ed, we had gym class, right? And sometimes you would be sweaty after gym class. So like, I wish I could have taken a shower, but they didn't let us. Our showers like either weren't functional or they just didn't let us shower after PE class. So like I would go around the whole day sweaty because obviously I'm gonna go hard in gym class because it's a lot of fun. But then I would be sweaty the rest of the day and I kind of look like a dweeb.
Yeah, I never showered in class. There was one time I was on a baseball team. It was a new team I never played for before. And then after a game, all the guys went and showered in like one big shower room. I walked into the room. I saw a bunch of snakes just being whipped around. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave now.
Hot dog, everyone, hot dog.
It was weird, man.
Corn on the cob, $2.
Like people were jumping around, like they were having fun in there. And I was like, and
you're like, Coach, get out of here, Coach.
It was really strange.
Coach.
Anybody want a hot dog with a side of 2 Cracker Jacks. Hot dog with 2 Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, no, that was a weird experience. Walked in, saw it, turned around, left.
Alec only played on that team for 12 years of his life.
He turned around and left, joining all boys private school right after. All right, next up, 32% of people have experienced ripping their pants in school. I haven't ripped my pants, but I have ripped my underwear. Luckily, I had my shorts over top of it.
Points, stares, and giggles behind your back are all signs that this probably happened.
Have you guys ever ripped your pants in gym class or anything?
No, never ripped my pants ever, believe it or not.
Dang, okay, because I thought you were like tight, like you were like one of those kids that wore tighter pants.
Are you picturing me in tight pants right now as a kid? Let's move on. 30% of people experience a teacher bullying one kid. It is infuriating that some of the teachers that abuse the power get to keep their jobs. I mean, there's definitely some mean teachers out there. I'll say that. There's some teachers that definitely abuse their power. As far as like bullying a kid though, I don't think I've seen that necessarily. Like where they, you know, call out a kid for having a giant nose and sneezing insanely loud.
There was one teacher in my 6th grade class that was bullying my best friend, and he made him cry. It was actually really embarrassing. So there was a bandit, like somebody that was messing around with all the kids and stealing their backpacks and putting them in random spots while we were all on like field duty, where we were security officers to like help the younger kids get in and out of school. I think they're called safety guards or something. But somebody kept moving the backpacks, and the principal just randomly assumed that it was this kid, and it was found out months later that another kid admitted to it, so it wasn't even him. Like, he had no evidence to even think that it was this kid, but he blamed him and he made him cry because he didn't like him, and he was like 11.
I feel like, you know, not every teacher, but I have noticed teachers playing favorites, and also on the flip side, they have not so favorites. I remember my one friend, Sam, who you guys know, one of our lunch counselors did not like Sam because Sam was kind of goofy and Sam was kind of loud at lunch. So her name was Miss Ziggy, and her and Sam, they did not get along. Miss Ziggy put Sam during almost every recess of 6th grade on the line. He was not allowed to play with the other kids because he was being too crazy. So Miss Ziggy and him, they got into a lot of screaming matches. And she was like 65 and he was 12.
I know Sam pretty well. I assume he deserved it, to be honest.
I'm Team Ziggy.
It was hilarious every time.
All right, let's go on a bit of a speeder on here after this one.
Only 20% of people ever need to poop at school?
That's got to be higher.
I only started pooping at school in high school because I don't like pooping in public, but I'm cool with it now. I'll let loose anywhere, anytime.
TMI.
Anywhere, anytime, and anywhere, anytime.
Adam poops outside.
But back then,
I will actually
really
poop anywhere. I've never had a fear of that.
27% of people experience getting lost on a school trip. Wow, that's a lot of people.
Adam and I got lost in Home Depot once.
Yeah, our mom had the lady call us on the loudspeaker.
Our mom's very calm, cool, and collected.
25% of people experience crying in front of everyone. I've done that before because I had lice and my dad shaved my head.
You're gonna
and the
be
next day in
known.
school, I cried really bad. 20% of people experienced fighting at lunchtime, or I guess watching people fight at lunchtime.
World Star.
I have not.
I have.
18% of people experienced having to they were forced to sing a solo. Oh, thank God that wasn't me. I would have ruptured many people's eardrums.
Did I have to sing?
I did hit a solo in a school play. I hit that.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Adam was Merlin, right?
Well, Merlin didn't have a song, but the next year I was the weather guy for a snow musical. Snow, sleet, slush, hail. Snow, sleet, slush, hail.
Wow, I'm honestly pretty jealous of that because I tried out for Sleeping Beauty. I tried out for the main guy role.
The Beast?
And
oh, no,
it
that's a
wasn't-
different one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty at the end, he gets to kiss the girl to wake her up. So I was
Yeah.
like, please.
Crap,
I was like,
dude.
please. And it was like the prettiest girl in school too.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, dude. I wanted to do it so bad. But auditions were in front of the whole grade. So the whole grade,
man.
like we're sitting down there and I got up and like started saying my lines and this is a true story. I'm wearing gray sweatpants, pee my pants, like bad, not a little tinkle, like full on flood.
No way.
I swear
There's
to
no
God.
way.
So
Why?
I got really nervous. I couldn't hold it. Like obviously I tried to hold it and it was just coming out. So then I ran off stage and everyone was like, where's he going? Like they didn't know
Did
that
they
I peed
know?
my pants.
Oh
Well, no.
my gosh.
But like it was clear. So I just ran to the nurse's office and I told the nurse, I was like, hey, I just peed my pants. I'm so sorry. And I was only in 2nd grade, there were some 5th graders and 6th graders in the nurse's office. It was so embarrassing. So then she gave me a new pair of pants that were terrible. It was one of those
They
pants.
probably weren't gray.
They weren't, no, but it was one of those pants were all the way up the side. They had buttons, and like you can rip them open almost. Whatever.
Like
they were
the
all
hospital
away.
pants?
no, they were like Nike, whatever. Oh, they were
okay.
terrible. So anyway, I never got to like wash off. So even though I changed my pants, I still smelled like pee the whole rest of the day. And people like would come up to me like, dude, you smell like pee. And I was like, yeah, that's weird. I have no idea why.
That's crazy,
strange.
bro. That's crazy.
So anyway,
Wow.
long story short, I did not get the role, and they ended up putting me in the role of I had to dress up as a giant blue bird and sit crisscross applesauce and play a xylophone.
And then did you poop on somebody?
No, no,
Dang.
that's it. Yeah,
You were so
Wow.
prepared for that role.
I did nail that role. I crushed it.
If I was in your school, I would have came in there. I would have hit that lead. I would have kissed that girl. Bang.
Wait, what?
I'm so jealous. That's one of my most regrettable moments my whole entire life.
That was one of my favorite moments, getting the co-lead in the play, and I beat out this kid that was 6'3". Wait, no, I beat
Confused.
I beat this kid.
Some whack stuff right now.
Wait, you beat out a 6'3" guy? That's your favorite?
I beat
moment
him.
in life?
So
Like,
you can
it was
sing
a what-
songs in the play.
It came down to 2 of us, and he was this gigantic dude, and I beat him in 5th grade, and he was a giant.
Wow.
Oh my
Good
god.
job.
man.
Good job. I was in a play
Wow.
too. 16.5% of people had their parents call into the school. I'm black, but hearing my mom's voice made me turn as white as a ghost.
That's a
How did you read that quote? What is that quote? They're putting in parentheses like someone said that before.
Do not take that out of context, please. Guys, do not.
I don't want to like harp on every single one of these, but this is another great story I got. In like 5th grade, a kid in my class was drawing pictures of me sleeping with him next to me with a knife, and he would show me and be like, "I'm gonna kill you in your sleep." I was like,
That's
bro,
bad,
what
yeah.
the heck? It's so weird.
That's bad.
I didn't
That's
really-
crazy.
And then you peed your pants?
No, I didn't really think much of it though, because he was like a little guy, and I was like, I didn't feel threatened by him at all. But I told my mom at dinner, because we were having dinner, she was asking me what happened today. I was like, oh yeah, some kid was drawing pictures of me, of him stabbing me to death in my sleep. And she was like, what? So she never told me, but the next day, she went into school, went to the principal's office, and was like, hey, this is happening, and you need to expel this kid. Yeah, the principal was like, oh, you know, that's tragic. You know, we'll look into it, and we'll probably like suspend him or something, but he's going through things, you know, at home. And my mom was like, I don't care what he's going through. He threatened to end my son's life. You expel him right now, or I'm calling the police. True story. And let's just say I never saw him ever again.
Oh, he folded?
Well, it wasn't him.
He got expelled, bro. He got expelled.
Yeah, he got expelled.
What if your mom was lying?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they found the drawings. He kept them like in his cubby. Like he had so many. He was just like showing me.
He had like a little death note.
Maybe he just had a crush on you.
Wouldn't be the first guy. Let's move on.
15% of people had the experience of being stuck in the locker. They were stuffed in there.
That's a bathroom.
Oh, they were okay.
Dude, just read the thing.
15% of people were locked in the bathroom.
Never had that.
And then the fire alarm starts ringing. Instant panic. Oh no.
I mean, my friends did that to me as a prank. They would hold the door so I couldn't get out, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I remember though, back in the day, that just unlocked a memory that like if you were in the bathroom during a fire alarm or like one of those where people come into the school and try to kill you, yeah, then you would have to stay in the bathroom. Bro, you literally had to lock the door and not go back to class. That was like the scariest thing ever. I was terrified when I got locked in the bathroom during one of those predator drills.
Yeah, it was like at the start of a video game. It was awesome.
One time, Jack was taking a dump, and his friend took the entire trash can and dumped it over him in the stall.
I got him back. Don't worry.
Next, 14% of people experience an earthquake during class. What? That's insane. 13% of people experience faking a sticky note or faking a sick note and being found out. Sheesh. 12% of
never got
people
caught.
experienced stabbed with a compass? Oh my god. 10.5% of people experience a school fire. 10% of schools are catching fire?
When you think it's a test and then you see smoke. Scary or exciting? Who is making up these lines?
I don't
would
know.
be excited to see a fire.
I have seen a fire there. It was a small fire in a trash can that somebody, I think they either did it on purpose or they were like throwing out their vape or something, but a fire did start in the trash can and then the entire building went off for fire alarm.
9.6% of people experienced a missing person. 840,000 children go missing every year. Normally, they show up again quickly though, so don't be too concerned.
9% of people initiate pictures leaked.
It says intimate pictures leaked.
What did I
Initiate.
what am I think I have dyslexia.
No one's doing it like the Beck Bros, baby. No one's got it like us.
These lights just get so gosh dang bright, man. I'm telling you.
All right, Adam, come on, rip them off. Rip them off. Let's go.
Okay, thank God. Whoa, I'm not ready. Hey, you ain't getting no intimate pictures from me. I ain't ripping off nothing.
You got a story here?
No, you just told me to rip it off. I'm not touching nothing.
8% of people were caught with banned substances. 60% of high school students said that drugs are freely available in their school. That's crazy, guys.
Yeah,
That is insane.
Dude, people were like mini drug dealers in my middle school. It was crazy.
In your middle school?
Yes.
7.5% of people had cockroaches in their canteen food. I guess that's their lunch food.
That
Whoever
gives me
made
the
this is probably
skeeves.
British. 7% of people were stalked by a creepy kid. Shout out, Alec.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Alec.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
6.5% of people experience peeing pants in class.
We already heard my story. Don't make me say it again.
Did you say, no, I swear it's the desk that's leaking?
No, I just ran away. You heard the story already.
My pee-pee's leaking! Ah!
And if you're about to say that, I'm going back to back to back here, I swear.
He's going back to back to back to back to back like Michael Jordan, 94, 96, 97.
next up, 6% of people came out as gay in a Christian school. Or I guess just coming out. I guess it could be anything.
5.5% of people experience a rat infestation. 5% of people experienced being spied on in the bathroom. I've had
Had a
that.
spot on me one time.
I peeped Jack. I was in 2nd grade though, so.
When you're young, like people like don't care about private space at all, and like they'll just like peek over the top and be like, "Yo, Alec, is that you? Are you taking a dump right now?" Like, no, Jimmy, what do you think I'm doing in here? And I cover all up. You know what I'm saying? We know what I'm talking about. 4% of people had experienced a teacher having a mental breakdown.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, this is always sad to watch, especially if a student provoked it.
Yeah. I saw a teacher curse out one of the kids in my class and she got suspended for 2 weeks.
Teachers really just have
teacher
such
got
a
suspended?
tough job.
Yeah,
the-
the teacher cursed out the kid because the kid was doing some stuff.
That's what
he
I'm saying,
deserved
like, dude,
every second of it, but
Some kids are just so disrespectful, and whenever that would happen in class, like I would get mad for the teacher. I'd be like, dude, what are you being so mean to this teacher for? It's insane. They probably have a lot of things going on at home, though, that makes them that way. Anyway, 3.5% of people have experienced a school lockdown. I've never experienced
That's
a
it?
real one, I don't think. No, we've done like the practice
oh,
ones.
the
That's a real
drills.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's real.
3% of people have experienced a dead animal in their locker. Sheesh, that's a lot. 2.5% of people have experienced getting a swirly. Adam?
That actually happens?
Voluntary.
1.5% of people have experienced an imposter teacher.
What?
You're talking like Ned Schneebly from School of Rock?
Teachers wear lanyards around their necks so people don't sneak into classrooms.
That's a lot of fake teachers. What are people doing in these classrooms? That means like somebody fake acted like they were a teacher to get into the school.
That's really creepy. That is really creepy.
Interesting.
1% of people have experienced getting expelled. Nada. You're not allowed to go back to the school. That's kind of sick.
Shout out to my guy that got expelled. Shebang. I won't name his name, but Shebang. I remember his name.
I wonder where he's at now.
Later.
Imagine he's the president.
No, he's not. Trust me.
I mean, he's eligible.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's not eligible anymore.
0.5% of people had a loose snake in their school. 0.3% of people had a classmate kill themselves. 0.2% of people were crushed by a vending machine. 0.15% of people were raided by thieves while at school. Wow, wait, actually? Like their school got not only invaded by like an active shooter or something, but they got robbed of all of their like electronics, their smart boards.
I mean, if you're a robber, it's low key a good spot to go. They got more goodies in there than a house does.
That reminded me, in our high school, I don't know why, but we had a bank. We had a room that was a bank, so I guess kids could set up their credit or something. I don't know what it was, but I remember that getting robbed. That got robbed one time when I was a junior. Yes.
What?
That just sparked a memory. I forgot that even happened because it's like, why was there a bank in our school, in a high school?
Did they get away with it? The robbers?
Yes. It wasn't like they didn't bring in any weapons or anything, I don't think, but they just it was more like they just took money when nobody was watching the building.
Yeah, your high school really had lax security a lot of the time.
Next 0.1% of people have experienced getting their fingers cut off in a door. That is awful.
Ouch.
Cut off? My gosh, how
Yeah.
hard do you have to slam that door?
That's bad.
Next 0.05% of people have experienced finding a dead body. What? Next 0.02% of people experienced getting kidnapped. Sheesh.
Oh my god.
0.01% of people have experienced infiltrated by a cult.
What?
Whoa. What? 0.005% of people have experienced finding old grenades?
Oh my
Finding
God.
grenades in their school?
Whoa. Because World War II.
I mean,
Point
yeah,
zero
that
ze-
and others.
0.003% of people have experienced schools being ambushed.
Oh, that's
School
so
bus.
scary.
A school bus in Yemen was hit by an airstrike, leaving 40 kids injured. That's so sad. Next, 0.002% of people have experienced accidentally killing someone.
Oh man.
That doesn't look too much like an accident in that image. That seems to be
0.0001% of people experienced the baby's dad was a teacher? Jokes aside, the police need to get involved straight away.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, it took me a little bit to
man.
hit it. Yeah, no, I get it now.
Oh
That's
my. Okay.
And if you think it couldn't get worse, 0.000001% of people have been crucified in class.
that happened in Nigeria, literally just because they were late.